Now, let's try to make this happen again. Let's see what happens.
Yay, I'm here.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
For some reason, it's not showing me.
Can I hear you over here in the Hangout? Say something in Hangout.
Hello.
I can hear you in the Hangout.
Hello, hello, hello. Excellent.
The audio part doesn't always work.
I know. But the video part isn't.
Sometimes the mute button doesn't work either, so.
Weird. I don't know what's going on. Alright, well, we seem to be happening here.
Yay! Welcome, Garbage Gamer!
The Gamer of Garbage is here. Welcome, the Gamer of Garbage. Well, I guess you don't really need to see me in the chat, so we'll just leave it like that then.
For now, yeah.
I don't know why it's doing that. It says the camera is on.
But I don't see you, so.
No.
That means the camera isn't used with another program.
No, it's not.
Usually.
That's
no, I'm
not.
saying that's usually what it means.
I know, but it's not. It's not. Very confused. Alright, hold on. I need to log in.
And I got
no speaking out. I'm going to bed.
What? You're going to bed?
Going to bed.
Oh, you're going to the bathroom. Okay. It's like, hi, I'm here. I'm going to bed. Bye.
Okay, well, if that happens, that happened, right?
Well, that was brief.
Did you call?
Going here. Profile. Fine, you sloth piece of shit. Let's go.
I'm live. We just went live. We're doing it early.
Hi, Brandon's aunt.
They say hi, Brandon's aunt.
Fine, you sloth piece of shit. There we go. Strider78 says, yay, we're alive, and finally I'm home to join in on the InSaNiTy for the first time in forever. And AC commenting, I'm guessing on the camera lacking, says, just more shit stressing your CPU that you didn't need for this anyway.
Yes, but he does want to be able to show me things.
Exactly.
That's the only thing.
I'll just take note not to show anything. So, want to see what I got this week?
Shut up, Sean.
I guess I should actually put skin slip on the image. Ah, there we go. There
I'm about to tweet everybody.
Tweep?
Everything.
Tweep. Tweep, tweep. Yeah, so
Derp, I just went blank.
Just for shits and giggles, we decided to start earlier this week. Skin slip suggested we try starting earlier just to see maybe a few more people show up. I don't know.
And scheduling earlier.
Also
scheduled like an hour before the show.
Yeah, I scheduled the event like 15 hours in advance. So if you missed it, then sucks to be you.
And you weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
And I have 4 hours of sleep because I took a nap.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. It's selected.
Tweet to all my accounts. Bam. God bless you, crazy window full of scrolling text.
Yeah, it just won't do it. Oh well. Oh well. And hello, Brian. And hello, Patrick.
And hello, Daisy.
Hello, whoever's lurking.
Hello, lurkers.
I might run off and make some food in a little bit. I haven't actually eaten anything today. I only woke up at like 5:30, so... Good morning.
Now it's hello. I'm gonna go pee.
Oh, there's... Oh, AC says the early notice is very welcome, Sean. I always wonder if there's a Saturday Night InSaNiTy. Yeah, it's very rare that I won't do one. Just once in a blue moon, I just won't be feeling it that week, so we won't do it. But most of the time, I will be here, barring lack of internet or some other such technical difficulties. So, yeah, the spate of technology that is failing me continues this week. My printer died. I was actually in the process of putting together everybody's DVDs that they ordered from me ages ago, and I haven't finished making them yet. So I was trying to get all that done, get everybody's stuff sent off, and the printer crapped out. So, plan B, I can still do the discs, obviously, and I still have the cases for them, so I'm thinking I might just send everyone like a printable version of the file that they can print out their own cover from, and then at least get them the discs, which is, you know, the most important thing. So, because I honestly don't know how long it's going to be before I can actually get a replacement printer. I know printers are fairly cheap nowadays, but the one I had was actually really nice. It served me quite faithfully for like 6 years of fairly heavy use. I mean, doing all the DVD covers, and
I'm back.
it's an all-in-one. I use it for scanning and stuff. But now, because the mechanical stuff is broken, I can't even use it as a scanner. Like, it won't even power on properly, so it's basically toast, which sucks, because I think it's something broke in the move. I don't think I've actually printed anything on it since moving. Or no, actually, no, I have printed some things on it since moving. I guess it was broken, it just hadn't come loose yet. There was like a piece. I can actually show you.
I love that. As soon as I look at my camera, you can't see my eyes.
There's a piece here that it's part of the paper feed system, and you can see this clip here. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be up like that, nice and tight. So because it's broken, it can't clip on tightly anymore. And that one little piece of broken plastic is enough to take the whole damn thing down. So that's it. Done.
Is there no way you can jury rig it so you can at least use it as a scanner?
No. No, it's toast. Without the mechanism functioning, it won't boot up properly, so I can't use any of its functions. It just immediately goes to error message and won't let me do anything. So.
Have you checked that perhaps there's a part number on it that you can get from Epson to get a replacement part?
It's the other thing is it's in a bit of a pain in the ass location. Honestly, it'd be easier just to replace it.
Yes, but it would have been cheaper. That's the key.
Well,
$5 part versus
yeah, $5 part or yeah, $80 printer. But I mean, I'd rather. I don't know.
It's worth to at least look into.
Working in computer repair, we ran into this issue all the time, where people would come in with broken printers. Like, can you fix it? And it's like, yeah, we can fix it for like, you know, the $5 part and $50 labor, or you can buy a new printer for $30.
Right, but you're repairing your own thing, so.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'd rather just get a new printer. I mean, it's get something else that I know is going to last me another 6 years, you know, rather than sort of a duct tape solution.
Hey, duct tape allow you to at least scan things with it and get a cheaper printer.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but then I'd have two things. I like having the all-in-one.
Then I'd have two things.
Well,
God forbid.
Dude, like, I barely have enough room for the equipment I have as it is. I don't need to be adding more. Unless it's a piece of equipment I really need. Like, and I've already got, like, plans for more equipment that, you know, I don't have space for.
I'm eating, by the way, Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Wing.
Awesome.
Monster.
Pringles.
I actually
finish this can.
Yeah, I actually finished the last of my munchies last night, so I don't have anything for today, unfortunately. But I do have some steak in the fridge. Might cook that up tonight. Got a leftover baked potato from the last time I made steak. Might just have that. Don't have mushrooms, but that's okay. I have steak. And I got a lot of leftover turkey, so I might just throw together some turkey sandwiches later, too. It's always good. Always good. Donovan Barry asks, Sean, will we ever see the rest of Conan the Adventurer on DVD? Good question. Doesn't look like it, actually, at this point. Shout Factory has said nothing since the previous 3 sets were released. All they said was that it was on indefinite hold, which usually means never. So, yeah, it's unfortunate because there's only 2 more volumes to go. 3 if you include the Conan and the Young Warriors spin-off. But, or as one of the producers on the extras for the recent Conan movie said, Mr. Conan's neighborhood.
Mr. Conan.
That's how he described Conan and the Young Warriors. He says, like, it was watered down a little bit for Conan the Adventurer, but then it was like Conan babysitting a bunch of kids, and it just wasn't as badass as it used to be. Funny enough, I've actually been reading getting back to some of the Savage Sword of Conan comics. About halfway through Volume 2 of that collection now, and really enjoying it. Great stuff. Gotta get back to those. Get more. Stratomaster says, I'm hoping that Mill Creek will be given the rights to complete Conan the Adventurer. It's hard to say. Shout Factory seems to have a pretty exclusive deal with Hasbro right now. So I don't see Mill Creek getting any of the Hasbro licenses anytime soon.
Conan the Young Warriors, maybe.
Maybe. But
so that's something they drop for like a $5 set, $10 set or whatever.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Well, Conan the Young Warriors is only 13 episodes, so it'd be like,
So it'd be on 2 discs, is what you're saying?
2 discs, yeah.
It's a beautiful day with Conan's kids.
I'd want it to be for completist, but I mean, I don't really give it. I watched Conan the New Warriors. I didn't like it.
Yeah. But Conan the Adventurer. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I need to get that still.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, I did my part. I bought them as soon as they came out, supported the releases, pimped them out like crazy on my channel, as you guys know, but
I'm just poor.
There's only so much you can do. There's still those fans who are like, oh, I'm not buying anything until it's a complete set. It's like, well, thanks. Fuck you, too. Thanks to you people.
Well,
we don't have it.
Conan the Adventure is complete, right?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not.
I thought all we were missing is Young Warriors.
No, it was going to be split across 5 volumes. They released the first 3.
Oh, right.
They did it as there's 65 episodes. They did it as 13-episode sets. So they did the first 3 of 5.
You're likely to see it as a Shout Select title.
That'd be nice. I'd be down with that.
I would be down with that. If I'll give them a slipcase to hold all 5 DVDs, that'd be great.
Just like a box or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do with Transformers.
Yeah.
And so pretty much it got the DBZ treatment. It was promised this many volumes, and they only released this many.
Happens all the time.
AC says, what was the early 90s Conan series? The second one where he said he ate the bird from the first series. That's probably Conan and the Young Warriors. I don't know if Needle was in that one. I've never seen it.
He ate the bird.
Donovan Barry asks, Sean, what have you heard about Inspector Gadget coming to DVD in a complete set? I've heard that Inspector Gadget is coming to DVD in a complete set. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. They're releasing Season 1 as 3 volumes, Season 2 as a single volume. They're also releasing Inspector Gadget Saves Christmas. And they're also releasing a mega set, which includes everything, including the feature-length animated special Inspector Gadget's Last Case. I recently posted Amazon links on the Facebook page. Please go and click on them and buy them, because I get money when you do that.
I noticed the live stream icon. It's Godzilla.
Oh, yeah. Where is your doctor now?
That's a badass picture.
Yeah, that's thanks to Roberto Rivera, actually. He found that and sent it my way yesterday, I think.
There should be 2 of those. Personally, there should be 2, I think. They should get the one from Pacific Rim. The specific kaiju that was attacking London.
Yeah.
I think I don't know, Brandon, you're the only one in here who has actually seen it. Was that the Leatherback or was that the Knife Head?
It was Knife Head, I think.
It was Knife Head. Yeah, he is a pretty badass kaiju.
The one that's an homage to Goiron from Gamera.
Yeah.
AC says, the bird was some annoying character, both to us, the viewer, and to Conan, and when asked, Conan said he ate him. I always remembered that, but not the series himself. It was a phoenix. He was a baby phoenix.
And he was not annoying, dick.
I didn't
He was
think
the best character in the show.
I didn't think he was that bad. I thought there were other far more annoying comedic
The bird's
sidekick
last bit of
characters.
vengeance on Conan the Barbarian would be hot farts.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
I hated the acrobat chick so much.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I liked Grey Wolf, the wizard. Thought he was cool. And I liked Zula, the
Oh yeah, Zula's awesome.
the beast guy.
Actually,
Talk to animals.
for D&D actually made a character class that does what Zula did because of the show. I was like, I want this in my D&D game, so I did it. I made it.
That makes sense.
Donovan Berry asks, what 80s cartoons are you looking to add to your collection next? Well, obviously Inspector Gadget is a big one, because that's one we've all been waiting for a long time to get a proper release, and it finally is. I'd like to complete Silverhawks, actually, because I don't have the second volume of Silverhawks yet. Let me just look over there.
That's on Warner Archive.
There's a couple. You can actually get Silverhawks from third-party sellers now, too. It's pretty widely available now.
Yeah, no. Actually, they're actually authorized sellers on Amazon for the Warner collection.
I know it's not 80s; it's actually early 90s. But I want to get Volume 3 of Gargoyles. I actually tried to order it the other day. There's an eBay store, like an authorized eBay store, that sells the Disney Movie Club exclusive titles. It's an actual official store of theirs. I asked. It's confirmed. It's official. It's not bootlegs or anything.
Which we're friggin' amazed about. We were like, this looks so fake.
So I was gonna order it, but they only ship to the U.S. There's a few titles on there I want. I wanted to get specifically. I wanted Gargoyles Season 2, Volume 2, and Condor Man, which is a movie that
love Condor Man.
Not many people
I own
know
Condor
of it,
Man.
but I've always liked it.
I actually have the Disney Movie Club exclusive Condor Man, and
I
told him folks that I would ship it to him, but yeah.
Stratomaster mentions the mask set from Shout Factory. That's another one I'd like to get, simply to have mask in Region 1 NTSC. I do still have the Region 2 PAL set that David Bunch of Numbers sent me a while back. What else? What are those? Honestly, I've got most of the 80s cartoons that I wanted. There's not that many left anymore. The vast majority.
Oh my god! Did I really just hear that?
The vast majority of them have been released. Like, there's really not many left. We finally got Jace. That's done. Galaxy Rangers is done. Thundercats has been done for ages. We've got Transformers, G.I. Joe, Real Ghostbusters, Brave Star, He-Man, Gem, Cops. I did finally get Volume 2 of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, so that's one edition. I still need to get Volume 3. That's a Shout Select title, and that'll finish off the set. What else? I think that's about it. Yeah, I've got Ninja Turtles.
Gummy Bears still not complete.
Gummy Bears still needs to be complete, yeah. Just got Beetlejuice, so that was a big one, obviously.
Yeah, some of the ones I'm looking for aren't 80s cartoons, or some of them are 90s. Like, I want to start collecting some of the later Hanna-Barbera sets.
Yeah.
Like, I want to get the complete series of SWAT Cats. I want to get... I do need to finish off some of the 80s that I want. Like, I want to get... I have Brave Star. I need to get Silverhawks, and I need to get... Galaxy Rangers.
Yeah.
I'm looking for James Bond Jr., Sky Surfers, Mighty Max.
Actually, Donovan Berry says there's still Centurion, Spiral Zone, and Sky Commanders. Sky Commanders has a complete series release through Warner Archive. Centurions, they released the original 5-part miniseries, but not the regular series which followed. Same thing with Challenge of the GoBots. They released the 5-part miniseries, but not the series that followed. So I definitely want to get those. Stratomaster says Star Blazers is the main series that needs a new U.S. release. DVD sets are out there, but they are crazy expensive. Yeah, they've probably been out of print for a while. It actually did get a couple of DVD releases. I remember watching that.
Wasn't Star Blazers technically from a 70s anime?
It was from a 70s anime, but it aired here in the I guess late 70s, early 80s. I first saw it in like 82, I think. It was on at like 7:30 in the morning, so I'd watch it every day before going to school. I thought it was just fucking awesome. I actually do have a
Never seen it.
One thing that's interesting is the original uncut Japanese version, Space Cruiser Yamato, has never actually been released over here. I do have a complete fan sub collection of the original uncut Japanese version of that. it'd be great if it got an official release over here. They only did the first 2 seasons. They didn't do season 3, and they didn't do any of the movies because the movies have all had official releases over here. But it was pretty cool to see it uncut. They actually, for all that they left in, like Star Blazers was actually not too bad as far as censorship goes. Like they left the main character deaths in, and they didn't really water it down. But there was a lot of parallels to World War II and events from World War II and such that kind of mirrored things going on in the future setting of the series. And they cut a lot of that stuff out for the American version, but it's all in the Japanese version. It's very cool. Right. Speaking of which, actually, I do want to complete the Voltron collection. That's been sitting there for a while incomplete. So I need Vehicle Voltron, the 3 volumes of that, and this is gonna be the hard one, the 3 volumes of Die Ruger, because the first 2 volumes are fairly easy to get. The 3rd volume, I'm guessing, had a really low print run because it goes for hella expensive money right now.
Really low print run.
Yeah.
Really low.
Yeah.
Do we have?
I've never seen it in the wild.
No.
A foreign region 2 release maybe of Beast of King Go Lion.
We have a Region 1 Go Lion.
Why would we need a Region 2 release? Yeah, we have a Region.
I didn't know that. Go Lion was released on Region 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have it.
A really good set, in fact.
Here.
Uh-oh, you're showing things, Sean.
But
yeah, they have Go Lion and Die Ruger, so. And then we also have the English version. It's great.
Go Lion.
I will see it in about 5 minutes.
There you go. Released from
about 5 minutes.
Released from Anime Works, which I think is an imprint of Funimation, if I'm not mistaken. Volume 2 and Volume 3, Region 1. They're all technically out of print, but these had a really high print run.
Here comes.
So you should be able to get them fairly cheap.
There's Go Lion.
Yeah. Definitely worth getting. This ain't your daddy's Voltron. Yeah, I know we've at least watched some clips. I've watched the first couple episodes on there. Twig!
I would like to personally welcome Viva Laserdisc, one of my friends from Twitter.
Viva Laserdisc mentions Gatchaman Battle of the Planets. Gatchaman is actually getting a full uncut original Japanese subtitled release here very soon. Yeah. Yes. And there's been a few volumes of the Battle of the Planets version released a few years back, which you probably already know about.
Viva Laserdisc sent me cookies this week. They were delicious. Cookies and muffins.
Casey Jones asks if I played BioShock Infinite yet. No, I have not even played BioShock 2 yet. I'm way behind on BioShock. I have played the first one all the way through twice, though, and I'll probably do a Twitch playthrough of it at some point just for shits and giggles, because it's awesome, and I love it. But I heard the BioShock Infinite was really good, but really short and really easy. So
I heard it was just repetitive, mostly.
Really?
With some of the levels. That's fine. It's game.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
Oh, Twig stole my cookies, except I ate them all in one day.
Twig is on a rampage for cookies, yeah.
It was interesting, because I got the box, and I'm like, oh, look at the cookies, and little muffins, and oh god. And then I sat there and stared at my keyboard while I ate all of them.
AC.
It was a standing in the kitchen staring at the toaster while eating the whole box of cookies kind of moment.
Nice. AC says they just made a Gatchaman live-action movie in Japan. It's not out yet, but there's a trailer.
Yep.
They recently, speaking of Star Blazers, they recently made a Space Cruiser Yamato live-action movie as well. I saw again a fan sub of it because they haven't got an official release yet.
And it's a new series, anime series.
And it looks amazing. Like, as far as the live-action version goes, it looks fantastic. They really got it right. It really feels like Yamato. And as Skinsliv, and I noticed some of you guys mentioned, there is Space Cruiser Yamato 2199, which is the new, basically a remake of the original 26-episode series.
It looks gorgeous, by the way.
I have grabbed some fan subs of that to check it out. I haven't had a chance to take a look at it yet, though. But
yeah, I looked at some screenshots. It looks gorgeous. It looks like a really, really nicely animated show.
Mm-hmm. Donovan Barry asks, Sean, do you still have all the X-Men animated series sets? Yes, of course. Absolutely.
I still need to get those.
Did I show them in my overview? Yes, of course. Absolutely. You will also see them on my DVD AF page, or Film AF page, if you go there. They are all listed there.
Old habits die hard.
I really meant to get those a long time ago. I just didn't have the money.
Which, the X-Men sets?
Yes,
you can
I
still
love
get
that
them.
X-Men show.
Oh yeah,
I'm
it's
not saying
great.
I can't get them. I just don't have the money. I'm broke.
You can still often find them with the slipcovers too. Actually, they seem to have kept the slipcovers available for those.
Which is funny because most parents just throw the slipcovers away.
Yeah,
because
but
the kids destroy them.
I still see them with the slipcovers. Those are. Excuse me. I wasn't a big fan of the spines on those. They're kind of not very nice and tacky. Just primary colors with the X-Men logo. However, the actual covers of the slipcovers are gorgeous. Beautiful original artwork. And, you know, it's got like relief bumpiness to it, and they're all shiny and pretty and just really, really nice. Definitely worth tracking down if you can. Rob Jensen says he just finished marathoning the Rocky movies. One great ride. I still have to see 5 and 6, actually. I think I've only ever seen the first 4. I know everybody says don't bother with number 5, but I will bother with number 5 because I'm anal that way. And Brandon crashed. Okay.
Awesome. I was just saying, wonder where everyone else is. And then Brandon crashed.
Oh, there you go. Stratomaster says he just acquired all 5 volumes of X-Men on Amazon for $10 a piece. Well, $9.99 actually. But the last volume 5 is missing the slipcover, so I have to track that one down on eBay. Yeah. I got a few of them on sale. I didn't pay more than $20 for each volume, and that was just because I was concerned that the slipcovers were going to disappear, so I didn't want to wait. So I just grabbed them. But I did get a couple of them on sale, I think for about $10 as well. But yeah, it's a nice set. The only complaint, of course, most fans have is there's a couple episodes that are out of continuity order. It's incorrect air date order, and those episodes did originally air later, but in terms of the continuity, they occur earlier. But there's only like 1 or 2 episodes like that, so I think fans are making a big deal out of nothing. You can easily swap.
Oh man!
You can easily swap discs for that one episode. You know, like come on.
God, my tag goes just over the bar. Damn it!
Do you or Rosie?
Cult film historian, kaiju expert, and Liam Neeson's stunt double, and the double's off the gray bar. Shit. Where's the hell? Oh, Stoud's out still. He should be home.
Says,
soon.
do you or Rosie still have that pewter Thor? You mean this one? That would be yes. I don't really get rid of much stuff. Like, you know, it's especially things like this that people send me. I keep all this stuff. I don't get rid of it. You know,
well,
I'm big on keeping gifts. Like the only thing I might sell.
Mental.
Well, yeah, that too. But I mean, the only thing that I might sell from time to time is like a DVD or something. If I need money immediately, but if it's something that I can easily replace later. You know, like I won't get rid of collector's editions or anything like that, or rare stuff that you can't find here. But even then, it's rare that I do that. Like most of the time, I just collect. I only sell when I absolutely have to, and fortunately, I haven't had to do that for a couple years. So, yeah, the last time I had to. Does Captain America still cup Thor's privates? Yes, he does. That's sort of their permanent home. For those who don't know what he's talking about, I'll show you. So I have this Captain America figure as well. So when they stand next to each other, it's like this. Captain America. Because this is actually the way they stand next to each other, like the perfect height for Cap to be cupping Thor's balls there. So.
Oh God! Oh, here it comes. I saw how Captain America's toes. Like, do you not bask in the glory of my friend's penis? He's like presenting it to you. Is this you're liking, milady?
Yeah.
America supports Asgardian balls.
That's right.
Gert Murph and Turf. The goofiest fucking Zach picture ever.
What was this? Oh, you. There we go.
It's the Ermagerd photo.
Oh, that's the one.
Yes.
Yeah, Skinslip was watching Power Rangers the other day, and he just randomly paused, and that's what he paused on. It's like the derpiest face. Ermagerd, it's Murphin term.
And when I get the DVD sets in the future, potentially, maybe, I don't know, I'm gonna get a screenshot of that so we can make a proper one.
Yeah.
I looked all over to find that derp face. That does not exist in the internet currently.
Excellent. You will be the creator and originator of that derp face. Ermagerd, Mergazerd.
You're the Bergazerd. It's a birdster.
Yeah, Viva Laserdisc and I have both been talking about Power Rangers. We're both watching the series at different points. So.
Skinslip, and Sean, chime in if you can, whomever else that may know. I was told to watch Brick, which I love, and Maltese Falcon to see its influences. Maltese Falcon is awesome. I have not seen Brick.
Suggestion on similar films, no matter how old.
Nice. Similar films.
There's these sets by Fox called something noir. Oh my god, give me a second. 1 second.
Film noir?
No. That.
It's like a collection.
Yeah.
Warner,
like
I think Warner and Fox did film noir collections.
Like right. There's film noir classics collection, and there's Forgotten Noir. It's another series of sets. Those are going to be your best bets because there's like a whole collection of noir films.
Yeah.
And Columbia did Film Noir Classics Volume 1 and 2.
There's quite a few.
Sounds to me like you want some film noir films.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not my mode of expertise.
I had all of those sets on my Film AF wish list for a while, just because.
Oh yeah.
I do love film noir, but I've seen precious little of it, so I thought,
ditto.
Oh, what a wonderful idea! Just get a bunch of collections and just film noir my face off.
Yeah, I don't own any film noir really. I own like more modern stuff like Seven that is very much influenced by it, but
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner, yes, I own Blade Runner.
Very influenced by it. Oh god, he's talking about Rain, Blade Runner again.
Also Ridley Scott. He did Black Rain. That's a
there you go.
Noir by Ridley Scott.
I remember that.
But I don't own Blade Runner signed or autographed or anything. I'm just talking about.
Wait, autographed? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Autographed?
Right there.
By who?
Yeah. By Chen.
Oh my god, by Chu.
Excuse me.
That's awesome. He was, of course, and he was in Big Trouble in Little China.
He signed my Big Trouble in Little China
and like
also.
a million other things. I think he's actually in an episode of the War of the Worlds series that I've got the second season of on the way.
This is my John Carpenter and I think James Hong is his name.
James Hong, yes, that's correct.
Big Trouble. He actually signed near his name or his face. Oop, wrong direction. Up here in the corner. Yeah, right. Working in backwards vision here. Hold on.
There he is. Lopan. He was Lopan.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
He was great.
And I also got what's his name in the bottom? Sorry. Right here, I got this guy's autograph too, whose name I can't remember. Al Leong, I believe is his name. He's an Asian character actor. He suffered like 4 strokes. He can't even work anymore.
Oh, poor guy.
And so all he has is a biography that he produced independently. So I bought that from him.
Nice.
But he has died in over 200 films. Because he's a stuntman and character actor. So.
Oh, I did not hear about that. Donovan says, have you guys heard about the passing of Michael Ansara, who voiced Mr. Freeze in the Batman animated series?
No.
I did not.
When did that happen?
I did not. He was also quite a character actor. He was in a lot of stuff in the 70s and 80s. AC says, and they're by Fox and Columbia, referring to the film noir sets. Fox, Columbia, and Warner also did a bunch of film noir sets.
And they have, Warner did, I believe, Forbidden Noir is what their collection is called.
Yeah. some pretty good stuff.
And AC goes, Skinslip, you mean the Asian guy in Die Hard 1? Yes, I mean the Asian guy in Die Hard 1.
James Hong was in everything. He was like one of the hardest working Asian character actors out there.
I think he's talking about Al Leong.
Al Leong. Sorry, never mind.
He was also in The Scorpion King.
I take that back. He's not the most hardworking Asian actor. Was it?
Oh yeah,
he was the fishing boat crewman in 1998's Godzilla. He's been in nearly every John Carpenter film as a stuntman.
Yeah.
So. T.J. Hooker, A-Team,
Was he
Twilight Zone, Fall Guy. I mean, like,
was he like the air elemental guy in Big Trouble in Little China? Yeah, the one who inflated himself to death at the end.
No, wait, no. Sorry, he is the Asian guy with the. I want to say the Asian guy with the Uzi. Give me a second. 1 second.
Viva Laserdisc. Oh, heading off already? All right. Have a good night, man.
He's one of the guys with the hatchet during the sequence. They're around the trailer fighting.
Yeah.
Near the beginning. Wing Kong, the hatchet man. Unfortunately, he's no longer a hardworking man. In 2005, he suffered a stroke. Yeah. Serious strokes. He lost the use of his dominant hand, and he actually had to sign that with his offhand. And
yeah.
Stratamaster
says, I still miss Chris Latta. It would have been so awesome if he could have done Starscream's voice in the recent Transformers Prime cartoon. Latta was so great. It also would have been great, I mean, just to have him as part of that voice actors roundtable that they have on the DVD set. It's
yeah, and it may have been his choice not to do it. Let's be fair.
Well,
it may not have been anyone else's fault.
Well, no, he's dead.
Oh, well, no, but he only died a few years ago, right?
No, he died quite a few years ago. He actually took his own life.
Oh, shit.
He had...
I am out of that loop.
He had issues. Yeah, he died in the early 90s somewhere, early to mid-90s, I believe. I am on the West Coast, so Pacific time, Donovan.
I'm in Central Time. I'm in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Where it's been 104 degrees today. Ugh.
Eastern and Pacific time.
And I was outside.
Pacific time, yeah.
I'm East Coast.
But one thing that you do see on those voice actor roundtables is you hear a lot about Chris Latta from the other actors. Like, they all have stories about working with him and stuff. So, you know, he's gone but definitely not forgotten. Zach Torbeck, Bluto 1992. Welcome. Cyber 6, news for ya. Cyber 6 is coming to DVD. Thought you of all people would be happy to know that. Complete series set of all 13 episodes, just announced this week on TVShowsOnDVD.com. So that's one I'd like to get, because I've never actually seen it.
He actually died of cerebral hemorrhage following a long illness. He didn't actually take his own life.
Oh, I thought he did take his own. I'd always heard that he took his own life.
Interesting.
Yeah. He'd had a lot of problems apparently, though.
Yeah, it says he had a lot of problems, and
yeah.
It was definitely caused. It was the cause of the said cerebral hemorrhage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His fellow voice actors described him as having a lot of demons.
Now I'm interested in finding out things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go read this real quick.
He did a lot of stand-up comedy as well. Not many people.
Yeah, it says that he's got a whole thing about a stand-up comedian career.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw. There's a clip on YouTube somewhere of him at Evening at the Improv, the old A&E show, and him doing a routine. He was a big guy too, like really tall, big. Quite good stuff. TV shows on DVD, oneword.com. I can't link in here. TV shows on DVD. There you go. One word. And just put a .com after it, and you'll be there.
You can't manage .com, we get to laugh at you. It's the rules.
That's right.
I'm not here to break the rules.
I think it was just announced the other day, so it might still be on the front page.
Oh, and everybody, we started News Movie Gangbangs up, and Movie Gangbang Podcast now has a Twitter, MGB Podcast on Twitter. Please go like and be awesome with us on Twitter.
There it is. You'll have to click on more news, but here, I'll read the article. Cyber 6, Discotheque media plans for the complete series of the 90s show. DVD release to occur next year, they say, so it's not quite imminent yet. The early 90s saw an Argentine comic book introduced, Cyber 6, which in that country became a live-action TV show by the middle of the decade. In 1999, a cartoon version of Cyber 6 was co-produced for Argentina and for Canada. In Canada, the program ran on Teletoon, while in the USA, the show was aired on the Fox Kids broadcast block. 13 animated episodes were created in all, starring the voice of Kathy Weaseluk, anyway, from Reboot and My Little Pony Friendship is Magic as the title character. This past Monday, Discotheque Media posted word on Facebook that next year, so 2014 then, they will be releasing Cyber 6, the complete series, on DVD. No specifics are available yet.
I love them.
No specifics are available yet, nor box art, nor even a more narrow time frame. Stay tuned, however. We'll keep you posted as further developments occur. Thanks to our reader, Gabe Lowendick, for the heads up.
Discotheque's a great company. They just recently released the Samurai Pizza Cat set.
Oh, there you go.
They're doing a bunch of the Lupin the Third sets. They did War in Space and Sayonara Jupiter, two of my favorite tokusatsu films from...
Twig says podcasts never work for you. You can actually download the file, like just as an MP3. You don't have to listen to it through the player or anything.
Though we are on iTunes also.
Yes.
So whatever works.
So if you can play MP3s, you can play our podcast.
And next week we're doing the Lucio Fulci classic Conquest.
Yes, we decided to go on sort of an obscure, fantasy binge a little bit. So we did
a little bit, yeah.
So we did Krull this week. I'm going to do a video sometime this week about the DVD as well. I do have the special edition DVD. As does Skin Slip, actually.
Mine's just in the booklet, apparently.
And, yeah, so I'll do a little video, and I'll plug the podcast in that as well. So sort of nice little tie-in. So lots of Krull action this week to celebrate the 30th anniversary in our own special ways.
You have the one like this, right? The orange, yellow banner at the top?
Yep.
Okay.
That is correct.
There's another release that is basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Released, like a re-release of that set. But
yeah, mine is that, and it has a little booklet.
Mine's in an eco case also, so clearly mine was released later.
Mine is not an eco case.
Yeah.
So yours might be the re-release.
The re-release I'm talking about had the different cover, but...
I think I just got lucky, because I remember seeing this, because I did not buy this when it first came out. I kept seeing it in the bins, like in the local store, for months, wanting to get it, and then I finally just, said, fuck it, I'm going to get it. It's Krull. Come on. What am I waiting for? So I got it, and that's it. I've had it ever since. That really wasn't much of a story, but, it is what it is. I saw it in the store, and I didn't buy it, and then I did. The end.
The end. Greatest story ever.
I was totally riveted. Man.
Oscar-worthy.
Let's throw this out there for any EverQuest fans. Just this year and sometime next year is a good time to be an EverQuest fan.
This Hidden World in the house, by the way. Hi, This Hidden World. Eric's talking about EverQuest again. I'm going to go have a smoke. You listen to him for a while.
Talking about EverQuest. Really? Anyway.
Where's my coffee? Sip of coffee.
He's always good at derailing the conversation.
Just finish the goddamn statement. Don't worry about it.
I know. But, yes, EverQuest Next was announced not that long ago. It was announced at E3. It won Best of E3, Best of Show for MMORPGs. And yes, EverQuest does still exist, Twig. And if you want to sink your teeth early into the story and lore, which I know, especially for EverQuest fans, that's a big deal. You can go to EverQuestNext.com, and in a PDF form shown here, you can read the first of many story arc novels, or novelettes, novellas, written by one of the writers hired on to do this, Maxwell Alexander Drake. It's about 80, I'd say about 80 pages. It's 80 pages, or 70.
Who's the author? Out of curiosity.
Author is Maxwell.
Oh yeah,
Alexander
I know Max.
Drake.
Max is a good guy.
Yeah, he is.
I met him at SOE Live last year. So.
Yeah, he's the writer of the first novel here.
And Twig says EverQuest still exists. Yes, Twig. Not only does EverQuest still exist, but EverQuest 1 and EverQuest 2 still have servers.
And are still getting EverQuest
still
1
getting
just recently got a new expansion.
Yep. EverQuest Next is shaping up to be pretty awesome.
Yes, I definitely recommend checking out EverQuestNext.com. If you have played EverQuest before, you could just sign in with your station account and sign up for the beta, for early access to the beta, and hope you can get in. We've all done so. If we do get in, hopefully we're not signed under an NDA, which we might not be, since they seem to be pretty open about the development process. So if one of members of Geeky gets into the early beta, you can expect updates frequently from us.
I'm actually going to be pissed if you get in before me, just saying.
Well, since you did sign up
I know
first.
I have friends at SOE, so...
But,
I'm actually on their list of potential alpha testers, so, yeah. Potential being the key word there.
So yeah, definitely a good time to be an EverQuest fan. I said I actually never really played the first EverQuest. I have recently, but back in '99, I wasn't exactly prime candidate for that game. It wasn't until
I played EverQuest 1 and EverQuest 2. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I'm going to try EverQuest Next because it looks interesting.
EverQuest Next looks like...
I'm not huge into fantasy MMOs, to be fair, or really fantasy games. It's not really my style. I mean, they're fine, but I don't know. I'm more into things like PlanetSide, which is my game, which they just announced that Monday the Player Studio launches, which means I can finally make shit and get paid for making shit for PlanetSide 2.
I wonder if they're going to use the similar thing they're doing with EverQuest Next, where they're doing the whole player creation thing. Building it into the game.
Yeah, PlanetSide 2 is the first one to have it built into the game. The funny thing is EverQuest Next started development before PlanetSide 2, and so it's only in the last couple months in which they've implemented it into the code. So it's actually the second game built, even though it was in production first, it's the second game built with the Player Studio built in with it. There's a Player Studio available for Free Realms, but who plays that except 12-year-olds? And for EverQuest 2, in fact.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all the info on that.
All I see on John's screen is the blue Smurf chilling there.
That's creepy.
I am the Smurf King! So yeah, dead air much? Time for a bathroom break?
Awesome.
Be right back. sitting there in silence? What's going on?
Just sitting there awkwardly staring at people.
Oh, I see someone messaged me. I might want headphones on. There you go.
They just been sitting there just awkwardly staring at everybody.
So, this is what my life entails right here now. Hold on, let me... This wall of text. This is my life. Just holy crap.
It's sad, isn't it?
I have to... Well, I'm managing 3 different Twitters, 5 different Facebook pages. You know? And right here, you'll see the 6 Justin Bieber fans that decided to like movie Gangbang. Who knows? I don't get it. Okay. I don't wear pants. It's too hot.
Fuck pants.
Pants? Bitches? Please.
I come to the conclusion that if I'm ever on a video game team, where we go to tournaments and shit, and we all have, like, music that we walk out to, like fucking wrestling, I'm totally walking out to Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue.
Yeah?
Yeah, that...
I'm probably gonna come out to Masters of the World by Sabaton. Oh. Doesn't make very good intro music, so it'll start playing to the middle or whatever.
Yeah, I realized that Kickstart My Heart makes great intro music when I went to the dirt racing track, and that's the music they played before the main event race. I'm like, that fits so well.
Wow, Torek, you like the worst wrestling game in all of history. Congratulations. The only good thing that came out of that game is the season mode, where you played either a single unit or a tag team through a series of events and worked your way up to the main event. Only good part about it that I wish they'd bring back, because it was less like a storyline mode, which is been in most games, and more like a season mode for like a sports game. And I want them to bring back the season mode, because it's awesome.
Yeah, by far my favorite wrestling game is also on the N64, but it's WrestleMania, the first WrestleMania.
What? Sorry.
WWF WrestleMania for the N64.
For the NES?
No, for the N64.
Oh,
it's one of my
you're talking
favorites.
about WrestleMania X7, I think?
Just WrestleMania.
No, but on the other systems it was called like X7 or whatever.
I didn't follow it on the other systems, so.
Why am I not a filmmaker? Because I'm a film writer. I don't make films.
Jeez.
I am going over to Joker Tech's in October. We're going to be doing a documentary on the Stanley Hotel, where they shot The Shining. So I do things. I'm just not a WrestleMania 2000 managed system. But no, I just don't do films because as a director, you have to effectively communicate with your actors and tell them what you need them to know to get the scene across, but not just explicitly say, "Do angry," because that's not how you direct. And I'm not good at that, and I know I'm not good at that. I'm good at everything else on set.
See, I want to be a filmmaker because I am good at that. So yeah. Oh, and apparently Kickstarter is going to be available in Canada as of September.
Yay!
So, maybe might be able to use that to get some kind of film project off the ground. I don't know. We'll see. That'd be cool.
Oh, God. I'm being such a dick right now. Oh. Sorry.
And that's
I have like a million windows.
different from the
windows
norm
open right now.
How?
No, not different at all.
You're just being yourself. Cheese was on sale, so I got some cheese. I'm gonna make some like proper food in a bit by just letting the pan I need soak. Just having some cheese to take the edge off.
I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. You know, this is me for the rest of the night. Hey guys.
His Harry Potter scar there.
God damn it! I hate the fact that people brought that up. Actually, Wormhead, it's interesting. I'm talking with Troma to try to get us some commentary slots.
Bluto 1992 says no film schools near me, no money, so I'm settling with accounting.
Fuck you! So, you don't need film school. You don't need film school. I will tell you right now. Go look at Frankie, or Sexy Phil, or whoever else was fat and ugly and stupid on fucking YouTube. Half those guys that went to film school. That was fucking useless. I went to film school. Guess what? Does nothing. Tells you simply how to operate the technological part. Doesn't tell you how to effectively make a movie.
You want to know about how to make movies? Watch all the extras on all your DVDs. There you go. You have your film school. Jump in.
Metal madness.
Stay away from the electronic press kit bullshit. Go for the actual proper in-depth behind-the-scenes stuff. Commentaries, things like that.
Yep.
It'll teach you everything you need to know.
Watch a lot of Robert Rodriguez special commentaries features.
Yes, absolutely. And welcome, Metal. Perfect timing.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, yeah, look. I went to film school. It taught me nothing about how to make a real film. It told me only how to operate the camera, operate the sound, operate all that shit. You can just learn yourself.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there being taught this shit. I'm like, I could have figured that out. There's nothing on a camera and there's nothing on a sound recorder that you couldn't just learn yourself through trial and error.
Yeah.
Absolutely no reason why you can't go out and make a fucking movie.
Well, if anything,
write a script, make a fucking movie with your friends. Just
if anything, that's better in a way because you're learning on the fly and being forced to be creative and find creative solutions to things. Find what works. You know, what works for you.
Okay, put it this way. Look at Yeti, A Gay Love Story. One of the worst movies we've all ever seen. But guess what? It got released from Troma. It got a release. All you have to do is go out there and make the goddamn movie.
Yeah.
Stop making fucking excuses and get that shit done.
That's right, yeah. Well, that's what Robert Rodriguez always says, too, is like, if you want to make movies, then just make movies.
I mean, if you want to perfect a real...
Stop calling yourself a filmmaker and just be a filmmaker.
I mean, mind you, he did go to film school, but he's also even said that it didn't really influence him all that much. It was mostly what he did in the past. Yeah. James Rolfe.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Horror Movie Maker himself, you know.
Angry Video Game Nerd,
you go back
for
some of
those
his earliest, you know, made movies when he was little. He even made movies before they even had a video camera.
Yeah.
Figure that one out.
I did too, actually, with action figures, man, in my imagination.
Yeah, he
You want
used
to know how you
whole...
learn movies? Watch how they made this movie. Watch how they made any movie. Look at shots, selections, editing. It'll fucking teach you.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, some of James's earliest work that he's shown, at least, was flip books, where he took pictures and wrote blurbs about each picture, and that was some of he considers them his first movies.
I did that too, actually. In my case, I would do like a scroll, and I would do it like a silent movie. So you would scroll through it, and you get a picture, and then you'd scroll again, and you get the caption that goes with that picture, and then you'd scroll and you get the next picture, and I'd tell little movie stories that way. One of these days, I should do some videos about those. But that was before I had access to any kind of camera as well. It was the same kind of thing.
For Zach Torbeck said, I only wanted to learn how to use certain cameras like the Arri, Alexa, Red Epic, and Sony S65.
Oh, yeah.
But, dude, look at Act of Valor. It's shot on a Canon, a Canon EOS 2i.
Like a DSLR?
Okay? It's shot on a DSLR. The whole movie got a theatrical release. A lot of independent films are using DSLRs. That's a third of the price of one of those fancy schmancy cameras.
Yeah.
And you can make a movie with it. All you need is a sound recorder.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Cyber 6 said, would you mind if I send a DVD of Cyber 6 when it comes out? Talking to you, John.
Who, me?
Yeah. Would you mind if he sent you a copy?
No, please do.
And I said,
I would love
like that, Cyber. He goes, okay, one for skins. So I'll get one too.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to check it out. I heard a lot of good things about it, and I just never caught it when it was on. I don't think it was on, like, very long where I was, so I just didn't get the chance to see it. I kept confusing it with Eon Flux. I kept getting those two mixed up for a long time.
I love that show too.
I have seen Eon Flux. I have the big collector's edition DVD, and actually one of the original VHS releases still of Eon Flux, and love that show. It's great stuff. Peter Chung for the win.
How are you? How was Elysium Metal?
It was good. It was good. I enjoyed it.
But
it wasn't great.
Was it as good as Iron Man 3 though? I mean,
that's a lot to live up to. That is a lot. Yes, it was definitely better than Iron Man 3. It was better than Star Trek Into Darkness.
Into Darkness?
Yeah, into we can't write a script, so we're just gonna steal everything from all the other Star Trek movies.
Wow.
Movie reference. Star Trek Into movie reference.
Yes, it was good. I enjoyed it. It had some atrocious acting in it.
Oh, really?
The acting kept pulling me out of it. I was like, damn. And I mean, by some good actors. It's like,
really,
like Matt Damon did okay, but everybody else was pretty fucking atrocious.
Wow.
Special effects were good. The social commentary was good. It was a little in your fucking face, but you know,
heavy-handed, as they like to say.
Yes.
Not necessarily anything wrong with heavy-handedness. It's well shot. You know what I mean? Well edited and well acted. Heavy-handedness can be okay.
Yeah, it really had some scenes that were really trying to play the emotion card, and they hadn't. I don't know. It didn't get me emotionally invested, but it was a fun story, and like I said, the special effects were really good. And Jodie Foster was fucking horrible. She was.
Well,
she was. Yeah, she was doing some horrible weird accent that was bad. And another thing, the voice overdubbing was pathetic. I don't know. I had lots of troubles with the actual production, but the movie itself was decent. And the format, the RNX or whatever it was that I was singing in, the Regal's attempt to counter IMAX, that was actually pretty decent.
That's what people are saying. It's decent.
Yeah, it's not as good as IMAX, but it's you know
cheaper too. So
yeah, it's cheaper than IMAX, and it's a strong step above your average multiplex screen.
Damn it, Spotted Feather! You don't have to mention that every single Saturday. Seriously.
God, fucking Christ!
You just said, "Wish you'd go back to having Friday night insanity." I have to get up early on Sundays and can't be a part of the show anymore. It's like, yes.
Oh, Spotted Feather, your opinions are shit. By the way,
it's like, yes, you've mentioned this before. And just like last time, I've just explained again, we moved to Saturdays because Saturdays work better for the vast majority of people, both people in the chat and people who are viewing. Hence, we have Metal Madness today. We couldn't have Metal Madness here if we were doing this on Friday. It just doesn't work. He's just not a Friday available guy. So
starting early doesn't seem to have boosted our numbers, so we'll go back to a normal starting time, of course.
Yeah.
Well, that and there's no other choice, but still.
No, actually, our numbers are exactly the same as they usually are. Oh, well.
Yeah.
So much for that theory.
You know?
Yes.
Hey.
But
I still think we should announce it as early as possible.
So Jodie Foster was horrible,
Yeah,
she's been horrible for the last couple of years and everything.
Really?
Was it Red Eye she was in? Because that was a decent one.
Just losing her touch. The last thing I saw her in was Flight Plan. I thought she was really good in that.
Flight Plan, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Flight Plan, she was decent in that. I was that's fine.
That's the desperate mother looking for her daughter.
Yeah.
What was that one movie she did where it was the revenge movie? The fuck was that? the brave woman killing people because they killed her husband.
Brave.
Was it called Brave?
Brave One or whatever. It's Brave One. There you go.
The Brave One. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't Brave. That's the Pixar movie.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe it's the same movie.
Yeah. That Pixar revenge flick. Yeah.
Like 16-year-old Jodie Foster apparently. She likes her the best in Taxi Driver. Way to go!
Wow.
You fucking perv.
You like a bit of 12-year-old action there, do you? This Hidden World. Yeah. Great.
You know,
wow.
Cash, I agree that the Brave One wasn't great, but mainly because it was very heavy-handed and not well acted. But it wasn't that bad. Most direct-to-video movies are worse than that. So.
Stout man.
Oh, finally!
Finally
Chick shows
woke up. Good
No,
morning, Stout.
Tin Man said that he won't be on for another couple hours. So.
We'll probably be done in a couple hours. Actually, we will be done in a couple hours. Oh well, he can join us for Doctor Who later then.
Oh God, I don't know if I can make Doctor Who tonight. Shit.
Really? Well, we skipped
I
last
had 4
night.
hours of sleep.
Jesus. Well, we skipped what? That was the whole reason we started early.
No,
that was your idea.
And then I didn't.
Don't
sleep
crap out on
I
me,
was
man.
Shopping
Don't crap
for
out on me.
2.5 hours. So I slipped past my sleep.
You know what? We'll
get shit written.
We'll watch it
I
anyway.
took a nap.
We'll watch it anyway, and if you fall asleep halfway through it, no harm done. It's not a big pivotal story anyway.
I can always finish it later.
We're just and you have it. Yeah, you can finish it later. That's no problem. So, yeah, we're watching the last of the missing episodes tonight. How are we watching missing episodes, you're wondering? Well, we're watching fan-made reconstructions of them using the existing audio tracks and any existing clips.
Yep.
We've done that with all of the Second Doctor stories. So for the first time ever for me, we've actually watched all the Second Doctor stories. We've only got a few left, and then we're done. And on to the glorious 70s, which we're all really stoked about. Because I've been hyping it up like crazy. The 70s are awesome.
Wait, the Doctor's almost done?
Maybe.
No!
Just when
I was... Yes,
just
exactly.
when you fall in love with him, he's gone.
Something
tells me that's the way it's going to be. It's like... Is that a theme that continues on throughout Doctor Who, just when you fall in love with them?
Pretty much. Yeah, well, it's
pretty
like...
much. That's what I hear.
See, we're going through it fairly quickly, because we're doing a full story every time we watch it. Now, originally, these stories spanned several years, so you'd have several years to get to know these doctors, but we're, marathoning like gangbusters, so... But yeah, you'll find that's a running theme. You'll come to really like a doctor, and then he'll go away forever.
Forever.
Then you'll be like, fuck this new guy, I hate this new guy, and then you'll come to love the new guy. And then you're like, this new guy's great, best doctor ever, and then he'll go away. And you're like, well, I'm not going to like this new guy, he's going to suck. And the cycle continues. And I still see it to this day. I have to laugh, at the new fans who are experiencing this for the first time. It's like, what? Why is he leaving? He's the main character. It's like, yes, he's the 11th actor to be the main character. You must be new here. Allow me to explain how this works.
You must be new here. Here's a box of tissues. I'm going to have a very sad story for you.
Yes. Yeah. But that's all part of the fun. Like, eventually, the first few times you kind of, you're shocked and dismayed and saddened. But then you come to accept it as just being part of, change is just part of the fun. And then you're sad to see the old guy go, but then you're excited to see the new guy come in and what he's going to do different and what he's going to bring to it, So it's always changing and always evolving. And that's what's kept it alive for 50 years. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And the next Doctor is one of my all-time favorites too, so you guys are in for a real treat.
Yay, Peter Capaldi, thought to say.
Yeah, we've
been
watching the thick of it to sort of get up to speed on Peter Capaldi's previous work. So we're picturing a swearing, cussing doctor.
Calling people cunts and this
calling
and that.
people cunts and fuck this, fuck that. And scary, too. Like Malcolm, what's his face? Malcolm something? I can't remember his last name. But anyway, his character on The Thick of It is... He's scary, man. Like, this is not somebody you want to piss off and be on the wrong side of, ever. But,
I do love... What I did love about that show is that literally, from the second you put it on, non-stop laughing. I swear to God.
Yes.
Non-stop laughs.
Oh, right from the opening scene of episode 1. Yeah,
Absolutely.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
it just cold starts. You just bang, you're in a room full of people, and they're making you laugh. It's like that.
Yeah, it's
pretty
very well done. And you know, and I say this as someone who's not normally into politics. It's a political comedy, but I'm just loving it. I think it's great.
I think it helps the fact that we don't know anything about the politics.
Well, that's true. Yeah, but it's just on the strength of the acting and the humor and the writing. It's just a really well done show. So,
and the universal appeal of, the bungling,
fuckity bye, yeah.
So.
It was great. You guys probably saw on the Facebook page, there's that clip I posted of the screaming teeny bopper fangirl all pissed off that the new doctor's some ugly old guy. And then it cuts to a clip of Peter Capaldi on the phone. It's like, okay, fuckity bye.
God, those people.
Yeah.
I shake my head.
The funny thing is, though, for every screaming, drooling fangirl who is disappointed it's not another young hot guy, I've seen literally dozens of sensible young fangirls who get it, who understand, and who are excited. Yeah, they're excited. It's like, yeah, I was kind of hoping it'd be another young hot guy, but whatever. I'm really excited to see what this new guy's going to bring to the role, and they know that a lot of the doctors in the past have been older actors anyway, so, this will be a new experience for them and something that the vast majority of them seem to be really excited about right along with us. So,
did Manic just
go
spoil
fangirls!
Yeah, Manic just spoiled something for me. Do I need to put Manic in timeout?
What?
Right, that Manic just posted something. Is that a spoiler?
Yeah, Manic, don't post spoilers, please.
Motherfucker. Some of us haven't seen anything in the new series.
Because I'm taking the boys here through the complete Doctor Who journey, and we're only on the second Doctor right now, so we got a long way to go before we get there.
Great. I hope I can forget that one.
Yeah.
That's what you get for reading, okay?
Yeah.
Shut up, fatty.
Yeah, so I should have said right off the bat, no spoilers, please.
It should go without saying.
Yeah, because we're working our way through as fast as we can, but there's a lot of hours of episodes. We're getting there. We're almost a third of the way through this classic series, actually. So we're making good progress. We might actually be up to date by the time the anniversary date. Or we'll be pretty, if not fully, we'll be pretty damn close.
We'll probably be I see us easily be on Eccleston by then.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we'll be
the rate we're going.
I'm sure we'll be into the new series. We just got to figure out what we're going to do in October.
Yeah, that's the rough time.
We can't go completely. We can't go completely Hulu-less because we're going to be doing horror marathons. We got to figure out a way to work it in there somewhere.
Yeah.
But
AC's like, gee, thanks for pointing out the spoilers that I didn't notice. You're welcome, AC. You're just as visual as the rest of us now.
There you go. Yeah. So Wormhead, you're on the second Doctor as well. So you're probably. It takes a while to get through the first two Doctors because the seasons were almost 2-3 times longer than they are in the later seasons. So there's a huge chunk of episodes for the first 6 seasons, but after that you blow through them pretty quick because the seasons are shorter. Damn it, Manic. Stop it. Now you're just being a dick. Season 7. Oh, so you're... Now, question for you, Stratomaster. Have you watched the classic series, or have you only watched the new series?
If you're not in season 7, then just a heads up. You're wrong.
Because if it's season 7 of the new series, that's actually season 34.
Yep.
Yeah, I noticed that episode guide that what's his face sent me. Actually lists the seasons continuing the numbering from the classic series. I saw this thing. It was one of those rage comics where the guy's like blah 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 blah, and then someone's like blah blah blah, and it's like, oh! And what it was I just finished watching all 7 seasons of Doctor Who, and then the guy says there's 33 seasons of Doctor Who, and he's like, oh!
Hose be like, I love the third Doctor, Matt Smith.
Oh, Heath, of course. I thought your picture was familiar. I should have recognized you. Heath Stuckey, yes. Yeah, I remember we were talking about that. Yeah, definitely check out those Pertwee stories that I recommended. And I never got around to answering your question about Tom Baker, but yes, I'm sure you will enjoy Tom Baker because he is similar in performance to some of the more current Doctors. But definitely don't blow off Pertwee because there's some great stories during his era that I think will serve as very nice primers for the later 70s stuff.
Max, like, if you want to get tactical, only the classic series use season, where the new Who uses series.
Yes.
Shut up.
Well, actually, I think in the UK they've always used series. That's what they call season over there. But
oh, there you go.
I just love the way that Brendan says that. Like,
well, actually, for most things, for some reason, for Doctor Who, they've always seemed to use season for the classic series. Like even going back in my old Doctor Who magazines, they still call it season. So I don't know if the whole series thing is a new thing or whatever. I know with I think it was Red Dwarf, which started in the late 80s, they've always used series instead of season.
Too tired to deal with this shit right now.
I don't know.
I need to find a pair of breasts to lay my
Zach Torback says, Hose be like, I love the third Doctor. Matt Smith is a hottie.
I just said that!
Oh, I didn't...
Like,
sorry, I didn't hear you. Jesus. I can't be everywhere.
You were here! I was talking!
Brandon,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that you become very irritable without sleep?
You know what, you fat motherfucker? How about that? How about you do that? How about you do your goddamn job? No, you didn't. Well, either that or I could just, disable the website.
Yeah.
I love being an admin and having access to everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Stratomaster. The thing was, you came in. You were saying you found the first story you watched there hard to get through or boring or whatever. The problem is you're coming into it cold at a regeneration story, and the regeneration stories are always a little bit slower than the others because the Doctor tends to be unconscious through half of them a lot of the time because he's still recovering. So there's not a lot of Doctor action going on. And when he finally does get some action, you just kind of get the taste of what he's going to be like. But and this goes for all the Doctors. They don't really settle into it usually until their second or third story. So it takes a couple stories to kind of settle into their characterization of it and then kind of get moving. John Pertwee actually settles into it pretty quick. Like by the end of the first story, he's pretty much he is the Doctor that he will always be. The only difference being I think he plays it a little more comedically in his first story, and then he goes more into serious mode from the second story onward with the occasional flourishes of comedy. But because he was more of a serious Doctor than because Troughton was very much more a comedy Doctor. He played it more, buffoon-like and stuff like that, whereas Pertwee was much more serious. And then we got back, into more of the eccentricity and manic aspects with Tom Baker. So, but that's that's the way it always goes. Is they always have each Doctor plays it quite different from the one before,
Boobs,
and that's to differentiate them from each other and not kind of step on their predecessor's toes.
How to calm an angry skin slip. Place female breasts. Here. pacification shall happen nearly instantly.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember you mentioning, Stratomaster, that you said once he got out of bed and started actually doing stuff, you enjoyed his performance as the Doctor, but you just didn't get to see very much of it in that particular story. Yeah, definitely check out the other ones, because you'll get to see him when he's fully settled into the role and taking a much more active part in the goings-on and stuff, and I'm sure you'll enjoy those. The thing I always liked about the Pertwee stories is they tend to get right into the action pretty quick. Like unlike some other stories where there's a lot of lead up before things really start to happen, especially some of the earlier stories. With the Pertwee ones, it's like episode 1. There's already crazy shit going on a lot of the time, and that's one thing my friends and I, who used to watch it back in the '90s, really liked about it. Was it just wastes no time getting into the action. So
you're creeping me out, stuff.
So yeah, enjoy.
Giant Donkey Kong.
What? Pertwee? I used to say, or Pertwee or Pertwee. Yeah, I mix the emphasis sometimes, but it's actually supposed to be Pertwee. It's supposed to be the emphasis on Pertwee rather than Pertwee.
Pertwee,
yeah. The funny thing is, like, watching the extras on the DVDs, even the cast and crew who worked with him pronounce it either or. And I remember when I got some of them, some of his adventures a while back. I had all these British viewers correcting me on the pronunciation, so I tried to be more conscious of that. Pertwee.
Pertwee.
Yes. Pertwee. Fwee. Do you see an H in there? It's not cool. Flip.
That's why he's so angry all the time? Zero pacification? Oh, God. Yes.
The thing is that skin slip does not allow for many things to pacify.
No. Needs a soother.
He doesn't.
Yes, I already gave you credit for that, Raptor. Raptor Rivera says, did the chat check out tonight's poster? Pretty sick, huh?
Hint, 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 hint. Talk about me!
Where's your sonic screwdriver now? Yeah. To give you some idea of how early we are in the Doctor's adventures, the Doctor has only used the sonic screwdriver on 2 occasions thus far. That's it.
One of which was to screw some bolts in.
That's right.
Driver.
The other was to dig a tunnel, wasn't it? That the story with the Dominators.
Bit ridiculous, but okay.
That's a little. The sonic tunnel digger. Hey, fuck!
Holy crap!
Jesus! What the hell? Let's see what's going on. Hold on.
I'm gonna watch him react to that.
Nothing's going on. Somebody just decided to be a dick in your park.
What the fuck was that? Drag racing outside?
I can't get your thing to like focus because I had the string going. What does your chat bar say?
Wow, that was so loud. Like
it was.
It says Iron Man 3 super.
It was louder than the fucking bus, man.
I know.
Sound. What does your chat bar say? It won't come in focus for me.
It says Stewed Man, Man of the Stewed.
Oh,
Cash Black says Sean is in the middle of Easy Rider. Yeah, apparently. Wow.
There's no drag racing in Easy Rider, people. Come on! Use your movie references properly.
I do
Two-lane blacktop, motherfucker.
I do get some. Harleys going by periodically. I was trying to see if that's what it was. I don't think it was. Though. It's something else. Who knows? Some people just don't believe in mufflers.
Who does know? He's the only one who knows.
That's right.
You mentioned Easy Rider, so
what would who do?
Say rest in peace, Dennis Hopper.
Even though he's been dead for over a year.
Cyber6 says that happens to me all the fucking time. I live on an extremely straight street. One of the last places I lived, actually the last place I lived in Winnipeg, and you'll probably hear mention of this in a future MMC Retro episode at some point. I lived across the street from a little mall. There was a supermarket there. There's a Pick-a-Pop there, which was great. Cheap pop, awesome. And right next to the Pick-a-Pop was a Harley-Davidson store. So I would get Harleys going by at all hours through there. And there was some fairly straight, as well as the prairies. Most of the streets were straight. So, yeah. Awesome stereo sound. Did you feel that you were right here with me, AC? In the thick of the drag racing? Manic says, was it the second Doctor who had a preference for a different control room? No. And that's all I'll say. Although the control room undergoes a lot of changes over the course of the years. It still maintains the same basic design, but it's revised periodically over the course of the series.
Uncharacteristically, I'm being a swab motherfucker.
Raptor says, I'm still one story in, Doctor Who-wise. The Aztecs is really good. Let me guess, Netflix, where they say that the Aztecs is all of Season 1?
Yeah, that's a thing. Aztecs is one of my favorites from the first season, actually.
Yeah, Aztecs is...
twice.
Aztecs is actually one of my favorites, too, as far as like the straight historical stories go.
And I've watched that last scene like 3 times.
Because I think it has a lot of important elements that we see for the first time there, such as the consequences of trying to tamper with time and change history. You can't, and why, and it shows you exactly why you can't, and stuff like that. And you know, it's there's some great little moments in there. I don't care what anybody says. I love the guy who plays the Tlatoxel, the executioner, and how he plays it totally as Richard III. I think it works. I think it works for that character. He's just so slimy and scheming and...
Alright, we're going to see what Netflix lists right now.
Oh, God. Oh, Netflix says it's Collection 1, apparently. Yeah.
I'm about to confirm.
Yeah, so, you know, contrary to those who may think that's where it starts... There actually is a proper beginning to the series. There is like an episode 1 that shows how it all began.
But the Aztecs is a very good story, and it's not necessarily a bad starting point if you're watching just like the best of, basically. Especially the last minute of the episode is probably one of the best of that series, that season. Just for what happens, it's just great.
Yeah, no, it's.
I don't want to ruin it because I don't think Roberto's there yet.
No.
And I'm not like Manic. I don't spoil things.
Cash says, Sean, when you're all done with Old Doctor, you must Blake 7. I've actually seen.
We started Blake 7 actually.
I've actually seen all 52 episodes of Blake 7. They were showing it 2 episodes a week on PBS many moons ago, back in the 90s. I watched and taped all of them on good old VHS. Sadly, it's never actually been released on DVD over here, but I do have rips of the UK DVDs. So we've actually started watching. We watched the first couple episodes, and we will get back to it at some point.
Classic Doctor Who.
Yeah.
More episodes.
It's
Season 1 is it says Season 1 is the Aztecs.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah. Blake 7 is awesome. That's a great
Season 2 is
series.
The Mind Robber.
That's all of Season 2. That's actually season 4. Or no, that's Season 6. That's from Season 6.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Netflix.
Season 3 is The Spearhead from Space.
It's
like a best of collection. Season 4 is The 3 Doctors.
Oh god,
awesome! Actually, if they have that.
Those aren't seasons 5, at all.
The Carnival of Monsters.
Those are stories.
Those are stories. Yeah.
The Ark in Space.
Freaking stories.
Pyramids of Mars.
Oh, no, just fucking put it on there.
Horror of Fang Rock.
Yeah, those are all just individual stories. Like,
yeah, the Rebos Operation.
There's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah, it's 89. The Curse of Fenric. I mean, like, is there any with multiple stories? I don't think there are.
God, the Ribos the operation is story 1 of an epic 6-story season-long arc. You can't just have that one story on its own. Fucking hell.
God. Well, there you go.
What a mess.
It's the problem is that they just don't have all of them. You know, they can't. It costs money, so.
Yeah. Well,
my favorite
ridiculous.
from season 1 is Honey, I Shrunk the Doctor.
That's actually the season 2 premiere.
What? Oh, okay.
Planet of Giants is the one he's referring
Doctor,
to.
Yes, from
yes.
the first Doctor.
Yeah.
And my favorite from the second Doctor is what is it? The Battle of the Daleks?
Evil of the Daleks?
Evil of the Daleks?
There was Power of the Daleks.
Something of the Daleks.
Something of the Daleks.
The one with I am your servant. That one.
I can't remember the fucking titles.
Is that the one?
I am your servant.
Is that the one? The I am your servant one? Or was it the other one? With the Emperor Dalek?
That one. No, not that one.
So the
that
first
one's good, but the one I like is
the first one. The very first second Doctor story, which sadly is missing. There's only a few stray clips.
But even though it was missing, it was still one of the most impactful stories I've seen of Doctor Who so far.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we've been watching the reconstructions, is to get the complete story, and because a lot of the all-time great stories from the 60s are sadly the ones that are missing. So I really wanted to make a point of watching those, because a lot of, even though the stories are missing, they're still referred to in the continuity in later episodes, and the events from those stories do have ramifications later in a lot of cases. So I wanted to make sure we had those pieces of the puzzle, as it were.
Brian says, which story is the intro to the Meddling Monk?
That would be the Time Meddler, story number 17. That's
one of my favorite villains, actually. The Meddling Monk.
That's a great story. That's the second season finale.
I still insist that John Hurt is going to be the Meddling Monk.
He's not the Meddling Monk. Later.
If it's the Meddling Monk,
we were talking about this the other night. It would be great to have the Meddling Monk come back, because there's no reason why he couldn't regenerate either, because he's also a Time Lord. But
Okay.
But it's definitely not going to be John Hurt.
Meddling Monk, what are you going to give me?
It's not the Meddling Monk.
But if it is, what are you going to give me? You have nothing to lose, right?
It's not the Meddling Monk.
But you have nothing to lose, so...
But it's not the Meddling Monk. There's no way. There's no way it could be the Meddling Monk.
So what are you going to give me if it is?
Because
I'm going to laugh my ass off if it turns out to be, and Sean's just watching it and goes...
No. I know for a fact it's not, because that wouldn't make sense, just from what little information we already have about who he is. And I'm talking about information from the show, from the actual episode, not from the months of fan speculation that's followed. The span feculation, yeah.
Span feculation.
Give him your smirk.
Yeah, somebody mentioned that some hardcore fans, or some people who think they're hardcore fans, call them Daleks.
Daleks. Or dialects. Or dialects.
A friend of ours spelled it with an X, and I wanted to strangle him.
The Daleks.
Rob said, kind of like how Gene Roddenberry canned the original series. Actually, or the animated series, I don't know if he actually canned it.
I don't think he did.
I don't think he had a problem with that,
If you look at Filmation's other stuff, most of the shows they only did one season. It's very few that they did more than one season. It wasn't necessarily due to lack of success. They just had a shit ton of licenses and didn't have enough people to produce them all. So they would do basically a season and then move on to the next thing they got the license for, because it's all they had time to do. Unless it was something huge like He-Man, obviously, where it was justified and it was a huge, huge hit. And
they were getting paid well.
Yeah, they were getting... Mattel was giving them... just throwing money at them, so they made more episodes.
Stuff! Like that.
And they did a lot. I mean, they did all of He-Man. They did, 3 seasons of He-Man, I think, is what it actually is, even though they number it as 2 on the sets. And they did a couple seasons of She-Ra as well. I mean, that's the biggest thing Filmation ever did. None of their other shows ran that long.
I still fantasize about She-Ra, just saying.
I remember when they were originally on, I actually liked She-Ra better, just because I thought the stories were better. And I think at the time, I liked Hordak as a villain better, because Skeletor kind of grated on my nerves. Now I enjoy him for the cheese-tastic villain that he is, but at the time his voice just irritated me. It's like, why do all the bad guys have to have such whiny voices? Like Skeletor and Starscream and Cobra Commander.
Since we're talking about Doctor Who, did you name your daughter after Rose Tyler, or did it have an influence on her name?
That was absolutely an influence on her name, yes.
Oh, wow. Right
yeah.
Then. What, no Zoe? Because I know you love Zoe.
I do love Zoe.
Zoe. Is her name Rose Zoe?
Rose Zoe. No, I don't think Annetta had really seen much of Classic Who at the time. It was hard. She really liked New Who, but it was hard getting her to sit down and watch Classic Who because obviously the pacing is slower and stuff. And the problem she had with it was just the sheer length of the story arcs. Because, I mean, each story is quite long a lot of the time, you know, anywhere from 4 to 7 parts. And she found it harder to get into. So we settled on Rose. Because we both loved New Who and we both loved Rose. And it was just the timing, you know.
Such a nerd.
Yeah. Because I guess, Rosie was born around the time of the second series of New Who, when Rose was still the companion, so it was very current at the time. But no regrets. There was other reasons too. I think Rose was also the name of one of her grandparents or something, or relatives, or there was other Roses in our personal cultural backgrounds, so there was multiple reasons for it to be relevant and appropriate. Yeah, so. Stratomaster says, Star Trek the Animated Series is one of the best Trek episodes ever. Yesteryear is legit. The cool thing about the Star Trek Animated Series, of course, is they got a lot of the original writers from the original series to write the episodes. So in some cases, they would write direct sequels to episodes they've written for the original series, and other times they just write all original stuff. But that was one of the reasons I think it was so fondly regarded, is the writing was easily on par with the original series.
Really liked the Tribbles episode.
More Tribbles, more troubles?
Yes.
Where, they even got, like, the guy who played the charlatan salesman back to reprise his character, which was great. Yeah. They got everybody in that. Rob Jensen says, Star Trek is another show I got to start viewing, mainly because I can't decide if I should use my Amazon streaming or buy each season. Well, honestly, the Blu-rays are fantastic for the original series. They're just gorgeous. I was actually thinking...
Also on Netflix.
My usual eBay seller who sells the... who I've been buying the Doctor Who's from, actually has the 3-pack of all 3 Blu-ray sets for about $100 and something. It's like basically the cost of buying 2 of the season sets, but you get all 3. And I still need to replace the 2 season sets that I had, so I was thinking of dipping into the Doctor Who budget maybe sometime in the next couple months and grabbing those again, because they're definitely worth owning. And they look fantastic on Blu-ray. Definitely worth it. Zach Torbeck says, Amy Pond is still my favorite companion, but granted I've not seen a lot of Doctor Who, but it's also because she's a redhead. One of my fancies in women. Yeah, Amy was pretty sextastic, I gotta say.
I can't wait to see these really hot.
The new series has had like just almost a steady stream of incredibly hot companions.
We got Zoe. Zoe's pretty hot.
Zoe is fantastic. Famous
shot of her on the TARDIS control panel.
Yes, the shot.
Like, hey, if you can't get into the story of Doctor Who, at least you can.
The fantastic companions. Yeah, Zoe's always been a favorite companion of mine. She's just so damn cute. And I like the fact that, I mean, she had quite a set of lungs. She could certainly scream like the best of the girl companions, the Scream Queens. But she was also very smart, almost to a fault. Like, we commented on that, how it's like her curiosity gets her into trouble. But she's curious because she's smart. She wants to know how things work and what's going on and figure things out and stuff. And even the Doctor says at one point, like, yes, she's very smart. It's quite annoying sometimes.
To be fair, I liked the second season and third season of the original series the most. They really hit their stride then.
Really?
There are good episodes in the first season. Oh yeah, I love the second and third season.
The third season though?
Bad.
What? Really?
What?
Third
Yeah.
season?
Yeah.
The third season is the one most fans get just to be a completist. And the general consensus...
Of course, this is Skin Slip we're talking about.
That actually does go against what the general consensus seems to be. Like, most people seem to feel that the first season is the best. The second season has some good episodes, but isn't as strong as the first season. And the third season has occasional good episodes, but was definitely losing its edge by that point.
Yeah. The second season has my favorite episode of all time, the Doomsday Machine in it. So.
Ah, yes. No, I put the first and second seasons about par. I tend to lean towards the first season, though, because I think it has more strong episodes than the second season. But the second season definitely has some good ones. I mean, it's also got Mirror Mirror. It's got Trouble with Tribbles. It's got some great stuff. But first season, I mean, come on, we have Khan. We had the first appearance of Khan.
No, that is very good. I'm saying it's a bad. I prefer because I have more favorite episodes.
We got
the second and third season.
We've also got the Corbomite maneuver, which has always been a favorite of mine. The only part I never really cared for in the Corbomite maneuver is when we actually meet the alien, the very young, very badly dubbed Clint Howard. But the rest of the episode, the whole thing with Kirk trying to outmaneuver and out strategize his opponent by essentially playing an intergalactic poker game of Battle of Wits, I think is just great. And I love the fact that pretty much the entire episode is set on the bridge of the Enterprise. I mean, and it's brilliant and gripping and riveting. It's just great stuff.
I'm not saying that season 2 or 3 are better than 1. I'm saying I personally like them because it's where more of my favorite episodes are.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Gotcha. The only companion that took a while for me to grow on me was Donna Noble. She annoyed me at first, but eventually I liked her. Yeah. For me, I didn't like her in her first episode, but I liked her later. I'll just say that without giving any spoilers away. But, yeah, when... We'll say her second episode, when they'd tweaked her character a bit, I thought she worked a lot better, and then I actually came to like her quite a bit over her time with the Doctor.
Jamie's the best companion ever.
Jamie is awesome. He punches
things in the face while wearing a man dress.
That's right.
Just saying. Just saying. He's completely confident.
Jamie is pretty awesome, and he's definitely had some badass moments. I gotta say, like there was that one where with Salamander, where the Doctor had his evil twin dictator, and there's the part where Jamie's trying to figure out how to sneak in to, finagle his way into Salamander's employ so he can spy on him. And Salamander calls in a guard for something, and then Jamie just pounces on him from the ceiling, and it's like, "Thanks for calling your guard. I was wondering how I was going to take him out." He's just so badass.
I gotta say that, like, in terms of how well they work together, like we've had, like, you guys gotta know that I've seen what Sean has shown me, the first 2 Doctors.
Yes.
So in terms of what I've seen so far,
of like the companion-doctor relationships. Yeah.
Yeah, these 2 companions work better together than any companion relationship that worked before.
Yeah.
Because you've got Zoe, who's an intelligent young woman who's very, very, very curious.
Yes.
And then you've got Jamie, who is not as intelligent, more of a bronze over brain kind of guy.
Yeah.
Which is actually a change from before.
Mix well together.
Before it was always the not too many brains over beauty for most of the companions, while the man was the science guy with the fisticuffs.
Well, absolutely.
And it's a nice flip flop.
You're talking about like Ian.
Yes, I loved Ian.
Yeah,
Ian
was great.
He was Bill Nye with fists.
As we came to describe him, the 2-fisted science teacher. Yeah, I loved Ian. He was a great companion. And then, well, and even Steven, because Steven was from the future, and he was a space pilot originally. So he was very much in tune with a lot of futuristic stuff that they would encounter and stuff, and also very two-fisted and things like that. But the thing that I find interesting about Jamie is because he's from the distant past, so he still has that sort of never-ending sense of wonder about all the things that they're seeing. But at the same time, he doesn't like freak out and get all superstitious about it. He did a little bit in the early episodes, but he's still kind of getting used to what they were doing and what was going on. When they encountered the Cybermen, and he was like, "Oh, it's the Phantom Piper, come to kill me," and stuff like that. But now he's just like, "Oh, it's robots. Okay, got it."
My favorite part is
he's grown.
Someone will say something and like, "How do you know what that is?" From like the 16th century.
Yeah. But he's learned a lot. I mean, he doesn't have the intelligence or
knowledge. It's not even intelligence.
No,
it's knowledge.
The knowledge, really. But no, I guess that's a better way of putting it. He doesn't have the knowledge, but he has the intelligence to adapt, because he's adapted quite well, I think, as he's had his adventures with them, because he's been in a lot of futuristic scenarios and such that would even be, science so advanced it might as well call it magic, even to us, But he's coped with it and dealt with it.
Whoa!
Or just punched it in the face.
Yeah, exactly. While wearing a man dress.
That's right.
What is this about Funimation adds Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star? Who cares about Skaflon? But Outlaw. Oh, so North American animated distributor Funimation Entertainment announced at its panel Otakon on Saturday that it will release Shinichiro Watanabe and Sunrise's Cowboy Bebop television anime series digitally and on Blu-ray for the first time in North America.
Nice.
Funimation plans to release the series in 2014.
Glad I waited. I'll just wait for that now.
Additionally, the company announced that it licensed the following titles that Teh Interwebz had previously licensed: Outlaw Star, Escaflowne the movie, The Vision of Escaflowne, My Hime, My Otome Zero, My Otome is Away. Here's what the last of those.
Cool, I've heard of a couple of those.
Outlaw Star is considered like a thematic companion piece to Cowboy Bebop. It's not actually related in any other way.
I know. I'm familiar with Outlaw Star. I've seen a couple episodes of it.
And that's coming on Blu-ray also.
Nice.
Outlaw Star.
Well, good.
Bebop.
I'll wait for those, and I'll get both of those together. Then that'd be a nice set. And I've heard that Escaflowne is really good as well. A lot of people have told me good things about that. But is that just the movies of those coming out, not the series?
I just closed the window. 1 second. I have to go to my history real quick. Escaflowne, the movie, the Vision of Escaflowne. I don't know if that's a movie or not. I'm not familiar with the movies. I've seen a bit of the series. Not a fan, but I'm glad someone's going to have it.
Oh, there you go. I'm definitely going to grab Cowboy Bebop. That was one I've been meaning to get for ages. Kept passing on the sets, but now I'm glad I waited. Bluto says, there's a certain anime I want on Blu-ray, and if you know me, it's not hard to figure out which one it is.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Are you talking about you really want Popeye, the Sailor Man?
so I was thinking. Bluto 1992.
Just saying, bro. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'd actually kill for a Popeye the Sailor Man Blu-ray release of some of the old cartoons.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Freaking awesome.
Apparently, Betty Boop is finally getting some properly done official releases.
Oh, cool.
I saw that listed somewhere. I think I saw it listed on Film AF when I was entering in Rosie's stuff. So, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, that's an interesting question. Manic says, is Outlaw Star being redubbed? One of the reports seems to suggest it.
It might be, but I'm pretty sure Funimation's keeping the original dub. Yeah. It's what everyone knows. It'd be stupid of them to get rid of it.
See, I'd be watching it subbed first time anyway. So
right. But the point is sometimes you want to throw it on in the background when you're working or whatever.
Absolutely. You know? Absolutely. That's why I like having both. I don't like it when I'm forced to have one or the other.
Yeah.
We never got a subtitled version of the original Mobile Suit Gundam, the Gundam 79 series.
There's a lot of fucking episodes in that series too.
Well, it's several series.
It's several timelines, several alternate universes.
I want to focus.
I'm aware. I fell down that rabbit hole for a short while.
I know. I want to focus on just the Universal Century timeline first and foremost. So that's the main one. Most of the others, actually, the alternate timelines are just single series that take place in that particular timeline, and then there's no spin-offs from them. So, like, a lot of the spin-offs are just their own individual things. Like Gundam Wing is its own thing. There's the series and the movie.
There's like Endless Waltz and M88.
Well, Endless Waltz is the Gundam Wing movie. But there's...
just all these other... Like, I had a visual timeline that was, like, just laid all of it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a nice, handy, easy-to-follow list. But then there's the Gundam Seed ones. There's Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny, which I think holds the distinction as being the only alternate timeline spin-off that has had a sequel. So there's Gundam Seed Destiny, and I think there's movies that tie into both of them too.
I had downloaded a Megatorrent with everything sorted by timeline, and then in chronological order.
Yeah.
And I had to delete it to make space.
I imagine it was
my hard drive was failing, I had to move stuff over.
Gotcha.
You know? I had to delete all my Doctor Who, too. I had all the Doctor Who on my hard drive, also.
I remember we started watching Gundam 79. We got, I don't know, about 10 episodes in, I think. And
I think it was less than that. I think it was like only 8 or 6.
Possibly. Might just need to restart it. But it's just so long ago. But I remember... at the time, you were quite taken with it and said, "Okay, I'm downloading everything." Because it's a great saga for sure, but it is, you know, like Dragon Ball Z, for example. It's Dragon Ball Z size.
Yeah, massive.
In fact, I think it's bigger. I think it's actually pushing like 500 something episodes now. So, with all the spin-offs.
Honestly, being bigger than Dragon Ball Z isn't really saying much nowadays.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, like, fuck, Crayon Shin-Chan is like 3 times the size of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
They're currently pushing like 800 episodes or some shit.
Wow,
Isn't One Piece at like 500, 600 episodes right now?
And it's and Crayon Shin-Chan's actually still going.
But so is One Piece.
AC says Gundam 79 has only recently been announced for Blu-ray in Japan, along with Gundam Wing.
And there's a good chance that those will have English subs, because they've been releasing a lot of anime English subs in Japan. And it's the same region.
And 8th MS Team recently came to Blu-ray as well. That's
8th MS Team was the one that looked interesting to me, actually. I was reading, I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a Universal Century one. It occurs near the timeline of the first couple of Gundams. And it's just a miniseries, too. So, not a huge time commitment. I think it's like 6 episodes or something.
No, but I was reading like the synopsis. I'm like, that sounds really interesting. It's one of the ones I was interested in.
Yeah, some of them definitely sound good. Yeah, at some point.
Cyber6 said Pokemon has over 700 episodes. Yeah, but that's over like 9 series, different titles. Yeah. Technically, there's no chronology through most of them. There is a little bit, and there's some recurring characters that come back from previous seasons, but not regulars.
All right, well, good to know. AC says all the Gundam of note will follow in succession, so just wait. So, see, I was beginning to panic because I heard that Bandai was putting the DVD sets out of print. In fact, I think a lot of them are out of print already.
They are.
But if they're coming to Blu-ray, then I can stand to wait. I don't mind waiting. I've waited this long.
Wow, AC, that's not helpful. Like the old Gundam 0079, you can just watch the 3 movie compilation and get the story. Like, no, that's not the same thing as watching people burn up in the atmosphere.
Watching
horrible slow motion.
Well, yeah, because I mean, to me, it's as much about the quiet moments between the action as it is about the main action. I mean, you're watching the full series, you're spending more time getting to know these characters and such, you know, and by all means watch the movies after, but I wouldn't watch them first at all. I would I would wait.
My little banner shown up backwards for you?
No, it's just mirrored
Okay.
on your end. That's how they do it.
To answer your question,
This is how we
Brandon,
do it.
One Piece is 605 episodes.
Yeah, that's a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
And that's one continuous story.
Yeah.
And like Inuyasha, or is either Inuyasha or Bleach had like 300 or 400 episodes too, didn't it?
Yeah.
Can't remember which.
Yeah. Well, Inuyasha didn't have that many because Adult Swim's actually finished the series multiple times.
Well, I mean, like in Japan, not necessarily here.
Well, no, they've shown the series from beginning to end.
Oh, okay. So then maybe it's Inuyasha.
It's only 167 episodes.
That's still a lot of episodes. You have to understand, 90% of the anime that's out there only gets one season. 2 if it's lucky. So,
I know, but
100 and something episodes. That's like 3 seasons, 4. Maybe even 5, depending on how they divided it up.
Yeah, there was the only thing we haven't seen here in the U.S. is known as Inuyasha: The Final Act, which is 26 episodes. But, that ran from 2009 to 2010 as a newer series. It's funny, it was licensed by Viz Media, but we never really got it here, I don't think.
Lame. Lame. So I feel like I should tell you guys about a pretty decent sale going on. GoHastings.com is having one of their 20, 30, 40% off sales. So if you buy 2 used items, you get 20% off of all of them. If you buy 3, you get 30%. If you buy 4, you get 40% off. And, with their deals already pretty damn good, without that, it makes it all that much better. So
I wish I could afford things from Go Hastings. I have $0 and 0 cents and negative $264,000. So yeah,
you can't not have money.
I don't have any money. I actually just had to do another deference on one of my loans. They called me today in the store. I answered it. And they're like,
no money.
Oh, you owe us money. I'm like, can't pay. On a deference? Yes. Okay. Thanks. No problem. Bye. Done. That was like it was like a 5-minute phone conversation of yes. Okay. Bye.
They're gonna be calling you for the rest of your life. Yes, I want a deference. Yes, I want a deference.
You only do it so many times.
Really? What are they gonna do?
They're going to
physically rape you in the ass?
Well, no, they're going to garnish my wages, or if I ever get a job, or what they're doing right now is they're garnishing my mother's wages because she's co-signing my loans.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and of course I'm being stressed from that.
Jackals.
But
jackal.
If I get disability, I'm absolved from paying the loan.
Get disability. Oh my god, that'd be fucking godsend.
I can infinitely defer it.
Oh.
So.
I wish you the best of luck on that one. Holy shit. It just sucks, like, what I know about what they did. They made it like instead of like a physical meeting, now it's going to be a phone call or something. Like, that's stupid. How the hell are you supposed to show how you're disabled over the phone?
I know. I was supposed to go in on Monday, and they rescheduled my appointment for a month from now. On the phone, in the middle of my sleep cycle. Granted, my sleep cycle is 1 p.m. in the afternoon, but still, that's not the point.
That's totally the point.
So I can't even get started for a month, and then I have to do it over the phone, at which point they're just going to make me come in anyways. Or they're going to actually probably just make me an appointment for going to a doctor to get looked at. And then I get with the doctor, they approve or deny my claim.
Actually, AC, I have Zeta Gundam. I have the big honkin' set they put out. Big limited edition collector set. It's got a whole bunch of Gundam pencil sharpeners There we go.
Totally worth it.
Little Gundam figurine pencil sharpeners.
Your camera's still not working in the Hangout?
And it's
my live stream died.
I can't help you with that. It's not working.
No way. That's fine.
Yeah, and it's got a big book and all kinds of cool stuff with it. I still haven't watched it, funny enough. I've watched Gundam 79 through like 2 or 3 times, but I still haven't watched Zeta Gundam. I've owned it for like 7 years.
So
I need to sit down and watch that.
The D23 Expo is today. They brought out all the stars, or a bunch of people from Star Wars, to make the fact that there is no new announcements.
Yay!
Like, really? You couldn't just say we're releasing Blu-rays of the original trilogy and watch the fucking audience burst into tears of joy?
Yeah.
Why can't you just do this?
I know.
Just give us what we want!
AC says that Zeta Gundam is like the Empire Strikes Back of Gundam. I've heard a lot of people say similar things about it, just basically that it's the best Gundam series ever. At least of the early ones. That it's a lot darker, more serious, more adult in tone and stuff like that. And I'm like, sweet, sounds good. I will watch it eventually.
So, this video is going to take me about 10 minutes to download. Just a heads up.
No problem. That's why I gave you the link now. The video itself is only a minute and a bit.
Yeah, it's actually going to take 40 seconds now. Yeah. It's fluctuating.
Perfect. So yeah, just queue it up for later, because I know you guys won't be able to watch in time otherwise, so we'll just do it like that. I've got it saved locally. Yeah, so we're talking about the closing YouTube video for when we sign off. I got a particularly good, crazy one for you tonight.
Thanks.
It's very random and trippy. I love it. No, he did not. Zach Torbeck says, supposedly George Lucas destroyed the original unfucked with versions. I call bullshit and raise you 10 rabbit pellets. Yeah.
Yeah, of course it's bullshit, because they're all in the fucking Library of Congress. Unedited, because that's what they do.
Yeah.
They want the original release.
Sadly, it doesn't have the original Japanese intro songs for whatever stupid reason, but it's a great dub.
What the fuck am I looking at, Sean? Good lord.
What? Don't watch it yet. Wait.
No, the first frame. Just the first frame. I queued it
okay.
up.
Good.
Relax.
What the fuck?
For the longest time, it's been staring at Eric's screen, and it's just Windows Media Player. VLC Media Player, excuse me.
Yes.
Awesome.
Fear my VLC. Actually,
what are you doing? But why?
The Cowboy Bebop intro in HD.
Oh.
Joe, Timbit Kid says, I was watching Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, and Metal, you look like Simon Pegg. The whole time I was watching, that was going through my mind.
Wow.
Oh, what haven't you been telling us, Metal? Start going off and starring in Tom Cruise movies? What the hell?
So that's why I disappear for long periods at a time. I'm off filming.
That's right.
And masturbating.
The secret
and
is
masturbating.
And having them film you masturbating.
I gave you a freaking link to the Hangout, man. I was just giving you shit. He asked if we can give in, and he's like, hey, do you have the portal to the Saturday Night Sandy? And I was like, I don't know, maybe. And he's like, oh, no problem. I sent him a link, and he doesn't show up. What the hell?
Well, that's his problem.
It's your problem. Face!
Oh, there he is.
Yay.
You can see my message.
No, you cannot be in the Hangout.
I was just giving him shit, but saying,
maybe.
Hi.
Hello.
Mr. Timbit Kid.
I'm eating
going?
pizza.
It's
sorry.
another fucking Canadian. Hi.
Yeah, we're taking over,
Those
man.
goddamn fucking Canadians.
Oh, Justin, there are submissions in your Geeky email box.
I read them.
AC asks,
We'll have to
Sean,
discuss one.
did you
after
ever
this.
watch the Macross intro I linked you to? Honestly, I don't remember.
My
No,
God, there's
he-
too much
he
audio
didn't.
going on.
I'm-
Let's close the other window.
I may have, I may not have, I don't remember. I think I did.
Maybe.
It was the like super CG one, right? From that where they'd redone the intro in CG. Yes, I did watch it. Now I'm remembering it. It was pretty impressive.
Bathroom!
Honestly, I'd rather just have a nice Blu-ray
I want
set
a
of the
shirt
original
that says
series, just as is. They don't need to redo it. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's classic.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Booty. Whoa. You getting ready for some action there?
This is like, hold on, let me unzip my pants.
And then the video goes off.
I was like, my God, how big are your pants? You just go.
S&M man.
I gotta start looking for it because, you know, we were gonna watch on Wednesday Metropolis. And I went to go grab the disc just to check it out real quick, and it wasn't in its case.
Ah.
Oh, that's not good. No, here it is. Forgot I took all the anime out and put it in here.
Ah.
Along with, I have Neon Genesis Evangelion Death.
Ah.
Forgot that I had that.
Just an image of my shirt, me doing this. And it says, I have to pee! I can totally see that.
Hey, Matt, have you gotten that response before that you look like Simon Pegg?
No, I haven't heard that one.
Because
Always.
he doesn't look like Simon Pegg.
Chinese
There's
Why?
nothing about metal
Chinese-
that even remotely.
Chinese food buffet. In 8 hours, this will all be poop.
The only thing I can say that links metal to Simon Pegg is they both love good beer. That's about it.
That was just falling.
Yep.
I love the obvious observation.
Yes, this will all be poop.
No, really?
There's a wonderful
Actually,
Chinese
really-
food buffet next to my place. I should see if I can drag my mom there.
This is a question just for the hangouts, because it doesn't really pertain to the chat. How many of you have seen the first Ghost in the Shell movie?
I own it.
I think everybody's
Special
probably
Kudos
seen
to the
that.
I've seen it many times.
It's a
Saw it later.
prerequisite to being cool, I believe.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
damn.
Just making sure.
No, I think I have it on
Get out!
Blu-ray, perhaps. Maybe.
I need to get the second one on Blu-ray. I have it on DVD, but it doesn't do it justice.
The
I
second
saw
one,
it.
the
I saw the
Blu-ray,
second one digitally projected.
the Blu-ray is out of print and very expensive now, apparently.
That's the sad part.
No, I've seen this damn thing.
Innocence was, I think, better than the first one, to be honest.
I don't think so.
No, first one's brilliant.
Dude,
To me, Innocence was a lot of eye candy and style over substance.
yeah, first
It's a
one
very
was
good
more-
looking movie.
Oh, it's
but
gorgeous.
It
movie.
just didn't grab me like the first one did.
like
Don't get me wrong, I like both, but I like
there's a
Innocence
scene that
Yeah, I
just
like
is
both
kind
too, but I
of
like the first one
it's
way
funny
better.
yet it's out of place at the same time. It's when Bato is fighting this big giant like blade arm dude, and he finally like takes him out and like blows his head off, but like and then he hooks up real quick, like just runs over real fast and hooks up his wires to his neck, and then pulls a joystick out and goes like this, and like plays with his neck for like 2 seconds, and then he falls over and runs away. It's like, what was the point of that?
Making sure it was good and broken and not going to come back.
He just runs over, click, and he just goes, thunk, and it falls over, and he goes, okay.
Yeah, I think that was just a making sure move. I can forgive that.
I just remember when I first saw it, I'm just like,
what?
What?
then the doll face like opening up and going blah, freaking the fuck out of me the first time I did.
Oh god, shit myself. What? Oh.
Because it's literally just so, it's one of those quiet scenes, you don't hear anything, and it's like slowly zooming into her face, and it just goes, ah! It's like, you fucking assholes. Yeah, I remember when it first came out here.
Oh my god, Cool Duder, can you please stop using that smiling picture? Just please stop using that smiling picture.
What, you mean this one?
Some people should just not ever smile.
Stout, just go sit in the corner and think about your life.
It does not look
Are your eyes
happy.
even open?
Oh, hey.
It looks like
How many of you
I love it.
insulted Cool Duder to his face?
he's
That's what I
going...
One of us have done that.
This guy. Oh, are you a fan of mine?
Totally.
No.
Yeah.
Consequently, Brendan Mitchell doesn't like me anymore.
I really
Yeah.
wish he would not use that
damn.
picture anymore. It just is not a flattering picture at all.
Well, Zach, I just lost all respect for you. Because you said Cool Duder's nowhere near as good as he used to be. He was never good, first of
He
all.
was never good in the first place.
I actually used to watch his stuff pre-YouTube, like when he was just doing his Don and Murph show with MJ Kelly. And I thought it was okay. I thought that it could have been better if they'd spent a little more time polishing their humor. It seemed a little too improv and directionless, but, you know, I thought it was fine for what it was.
Let me put it
I
this way.
didn't have any issues with them.
And I know a lot of the fans of, the YouTube DVD community will agree with me here. Kakalaki Movies is what they should have been.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kakalaki Movies
What?
is awesome.
Kakalaki did it better, so.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I think for the time being, they didn't grow into more than that. Like, I don't think it went further than what it was.
Which?
Oh. Like their characters or
Oh.
him doing different things or
I'll just come
the
out
camera
and say
angles or anything.
his the way
Maybe
he does on
equipment,
screen,
though, looks
his,
more
his
expensive.
fatness and the way he uses it is just really, really fucking annoying. He really just
guys.
annoys the fuck out of me.
I think I remember watching a
God.
video a long, long time ago, and he was doing commentary on a TV show, and it
Mhm.
was hooked up to another link because you can't do that, I guess, on YouTube at the time.
Yeah.
And that I thought was interesting at
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, for sure. Doing like a fan commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
Oh,
lot.
I don't know. I do that.
Yeah, we do that. We do that
Yeah,
every
we-
week on Movie Gangbang.
But not long ago, it sounded pretty interesting.
I was
But
thinking
it
of-
wasn't that great.
Yeah, I was thinking of maybe doing that for some other stuff, like some of the cartoons and things like that. Maybe something like that.
I remember the videos he used to do where he'd sit there and he'd go like this and talk, and he had the big glasses on, he'd do the little thing like that.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff
Don.
like
That's his Don
That's Don,
character.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to reach through the fucking screen and choke him and hold him under the water until the fucking bubbles stopped.
Wow.
It was just like, Jesus fucking Christ, that's really annoying.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
It's just like, that is on the internet now, you are never getting laid. Ever.
Wow.
Any,
That's funny.
even the ugliest, fattest, just homely woman on earth wouldn't come within 10 feet of you because of that.
No, because even the ugliest, fattest,
Um,
homeliest woman on earth is still looking for a 6'6" cowboy with a hat
There
to
you go.
rescue her.
Bluto says
I still-
Bluto says if not for Cool Duder, I wouldn't have discovered Sean. So some respect is given.
We found out eventually.
I seem to get a lot of his fans. They do. A lot of people have come to me from
Yes.
him. So
They
fine.
activate the button. brain cell in their head and go, wow, this is shit. I'm going to go watch Sean.
Well, I think he came up on her DVD update, right? And then I think further down the list, you were down the list, like maybe 4 or 5. So
yeah,
I think that's how a lot of people come when they look at what kind of thing can I look at for movie-related updates or someone talking about movies. They'll go DVD update at the time. Now Blu-ray update's probably the new thing.
Yeah.
Raptor goes, you mean there won't be a coolduder/geeky.com crossover?
The day I die.
Oh, really?
I actually have a say in this, so no.
The Archfiend is another fucker that I just want to beat upside the head with the
Cyber6 says, I'm pretty sure I came from the Archfiend. Really? How did you discover me from the Archfiend, of all places?
I think he's done a video about you.
He did what? No.
I don't know. He's done videos about everybody. About everybody. He bitches about everything.
I don't think
I'm sure he's bitched about you.
He is the internet bitch. He really
is. I know, he does. The thing is, I'm subscribed to him. Or at least I was.
Is he the guy who does Your Grammar Sucks?
No.
No, that's brilliant.
I don't think I don't think he's ever done a video about me. I'm sure I would have got way more hits on whatever my video at the time was.
Oh, it's Jack.
Jack's Films is the one that does Your Grammar Sucks. Right?
Yeah, I see that now.
And now we got CM Punk doing his own thing. That was fucking brilliant.
Oh, I've seen this fucker. I mean, I've seen this guy.
No. It's perfectly justified to call him a fucker because he literally has. He doesn't like
blowing a gasket on every phone.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He believes he is the be-all, end-all, know-all, and
verbal
he says is God.
What do they call it? Verbal diarrhea?
I call it verbal vomit because I like alliterations, but yeah, it's basically the same thing.
Yeah. Verbal diarrhea sounds a lot more nasty.
Yeah, but verbal vomit is an alliteration.
You gotta change the sheets after.
Change the sheets of the internets after he talks.
Change the sheets of the internet. Change the sheet of your brain.
I think one thing that I saw that was interesting, I think about Cool Dude is how many views he had, and then you gotta see, hey, there's got to be other people doing this if that's that many views. So I think that kind of perked my searching after.
I have like half as good of videos as Sean, and I'm still doing better than Cool Duder. But I only have 300 subscribers, so what the fuck is that all about? Like seriously, that's bullshit.
I'm talking about like 2008, 2007.
I'm clearly a better fat guy than he is.
Oh, you know what it might be? I see that Archfiend and I have done some similar topics, so you might have just seen me like in the related videos somewhere. But I know I'm not big enough for him to care what I do. He'll only start bitching about me if I get, successful.
Or comment on one of his videos in some way.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me talk today about Zaran Izarak.
Let me talk about how I'm a fucking pretentious douchebag.
Yeah.
Definition of pretentious. He thinks it's more important than he is. The end. I win the internet. The internet's for the definition of pretentious.
Really?
You know what? Shut up, Justin.
You know who's kind of like looks like he's always like way too happy is Film Fan Pete.
Yeah.
Have you seen that guy? He looks like he's like.
Happy.
Reminds me of the.
As much I know a lot of guys who know him and chat with him on a regular basis, and apparently he's a super nice guy. But I have to admit, I found his endless cheerfulness really irritating. So I
love the guy, but I take him in small doses.
Yeah, it's like no offense at all to Film Fan Pete, but I unsubscribed because I'm just not that happy of a person, and it was driving me crazy.
I didn't unsubscribe. I just watch his videos when I'm in the mood.
I'm too bitter.
He's doing a great job of what he's doing.
It's pretty amazing that he gets the movies early on, and he's able to do like intro typically on some of the bigger ones.
He's hooked up with the review copies from all the studios. That's how he gets all that stuff.
Yeah,
but it's pretty amazing that he's able to do even like a remote video looking and advertising on it and posting it on time.
Javier said Film Fan Pete is on the line of coke. That's mean and hilarious.
Zach Torbeck says, if I made videos more often, y'all would see how borderline bipolar I can get. It's just like,
I read your reviews. Yeah,
happy and cheerful on one, ranting, raving, and rage-filled on another. Yeah. Well, I think my videos are kind of bipolar in that respect, too. I mean, some of them were very, hey, how's it going? And I was like, fucking hell, fucking fuck. Just going all Tourette's on whatever the subject is.
It seems like there was another wave in like 2012 of people who came out, I guess, at Kakalaki, where they show their obsession, whether it be like going on trips to get Blu-rays for like cheap or something that they've wanted, and they've put themselves out there enough to either be accepted or not accepted for their, somewhat disease of wanting to collect like most people.
Oh, it's a fucking disease. Mm-hmm. We all know it's a fucking disease. If you deny the fact that your wants and desire to collect everything that's awesome, if you deny that it's a disease, you need fucking help.
Yeah.
But Blu-ray.com is pretty full of those. If you go to forums.
Don't even touch that site.
That
site is full of fucking idiots.
That site is a disease.
that site is a disease. Yeah.
What irritates me most of all is they basically bought that domain name when Blu-ray was just coming out, so they would have Blu-ray.com. So now they are the de facto site that everybody goes to because it's the first name you think of trying in the address bar.
It's not officially owned by Blu-ray?
No, it's not at all.
Oh, wow.
It is just a bunch of jackasses who bought the domain name before Sony snagged it. And,
that's pretty amazing that they were able to do that.
About fucking film.
So what annoys me is these jackasses have the most desired URL for Blu-ray for their shitty little movie review site, and half of them don't even know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
They're such idiots. And then the forum is full of... And the forums are full of even more ignorant people.
Which you think is not possible, but it's almost as bad as IMDb forums.
It's
ridiculous.
I only go to the deal section forum.
Why would you give them money?
That's the only thing I use them for, too.
Don't.
Just, look at the
it's affiliate link, bro.
You're giving them money when you use those
links.
No,
not buying. Most of it's retail stores that people list.
Okay.
And they're like kind of within the area. There's a Canadian one where a lot of people are from Ontario. I don't get those deals, but some of the guys from Vancouver are pretty awesome.
Really?
Here's what I do, and it's kind of a dick move, but you'll appreciate it, all right? I use them to get as a source to figure out what fucking movies are on sale for a cheap price on Amazon.
Yes.
And then I go and search it on Amazon myself. I don't click on their links.
Or he lets me give him a link so I can make money.
Yeah, if you want to buy stuff on Amazon and you want to help out a little bit, click on our Amazon links, either on the Geeky site or on my Facebook page or my website. You know where to find us.
My Facebook page, yeah.
So, but especially not Skin Slips because he doesn't need any. He's rolling in it. He gets that big. He gets that big Google AdSense money. He's so rich. Don't let him. He just uses a shitty webcam to make you think he's poor, but actually.
This is from a guy who knows This is from a guy who knows after 4 years I made $16 in AdSense and now it's locked out of being able to use said money because I don't use AdSense anymore.
Yeah.
Haji said, if you want to give an idiot money, give it to Skin Slip. Waka waka. Waka. Like, I love you too, Haji.
But whenever you see any of us post Amazon links, those are our affiliate links. So you're not paying any more or less. You're paying exactly the same as you would normally. The only difference is a little bit is getting kicked our way just for referring you. So
I'll put it this way: someone bought the Alien Anthology when it was on sale. I got $2. And I have to wait till it gets to like.
So it helps. Like I've a lot of DVDs and Blu-rays that I've bought. Like I just get paid in gift certificates. I don't even see like actual real money from it. So they just pay me in Amazon gift certificates, which goes straight into buying stuff that I then do videos about. For example, I'll show you what I got with my latest gift certificate.
Yeah, I'm still $15 away from
people using my Amazon links. If they did not use my Amazon links, I would not own this item right now. Got the 2 Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movies on Blu-ray in the Steelbooks. I think you can still get these for the same price.
Oh, you picked them up, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Awesome.
And this is these are on sale for $10 each, brand new, factory sealed, straight from Amazon. So
mine are up there somewhere.
Very nice, very nice. I have not watched them yet. But I haven't seen them yet. So, and I'm on a bit of a Sherlock Holmes kick. I like Sherlock, the recent series, and want to check those ones out. So.
I have all of the available Sherlock-related stuff on my instant queue and Netflix. All of it.
Yeah. So that was with the latest Amazon gift certificates. That was thanks to people like you using our links. So thank you very much. Please continue to do so.
Almost like PBS.
I was just gonna say something fucking PBS.
It's PBS. So we'll get back to Doctor Who in a minute, but first I'd like to talk about some of the great things you can get if you pledge in the $60 to $100 range. You can get this 2 gig USB stick if you pledge $100 or more.
It is always
I hate those
useless.
I hate those ones.
crap,
It's like the best of the 50s. It's just like, if you pledge $100, we will give you this $5 DVD of the best of the 50s.
And a tote bag.
And
tote bag.
if you pledge in the $250 range, you can get this half-used box of Kleenex.
So Ben Christensen said those said those both sucked. You should look into Hounds of Baskerville. No, Ben, you're wrong. They don't suck. If you think they suck, that's an ignorant statement. They don't suck.
Hounds of Baskerville. Are you
You're
talking
wrong!
about? Are you talking about from season 2 of Sherlock? I've seen those twice, both seasons, and it is because I enjoyed that reinterpretation of Sherlock Holmes that I wanted to see this reinterpretation of Sherlock Holmes, especially since my mom, who grew up reading the original stories and loves all the various adaptations over the years, really liked this. And hers is one of the few opinions I actually trust, because she knows the kind of stuff I like, I know the kind of stuff she likes, and, you know, and I like everybody who's in these movies, too. So, I mean, I don't mind if it's a little bit different, as long as, you know, it's got the right elements in there.
What's the ones that played on PBS of Sherlock Holmes?
Are you talking about
that show
with Jeremy Brett? Is that the one you're thinking of?
Yeah, Jeremy Brett. That's the one.
That was the Granada series. That's the other one.
The detail in the set props and the sets themselves were pretty amazing.
Well, and just Jeremy Brett's performance was fantastic.
Zach says our DJ Sherlock movie just wasn't for me. Well, that's okay, because your opinion on a lot of movies is kind of skewed, so I'm not really surprised. Ben then said, yeah, but those are nothing like the originals. That's the point! They're not the originals! They're a new interpretation of the fucking character, which has been interpreted 8 million different times, so fuck! Of course it's not like the original.
Well,
the original's a fucking book!
The thing is, though, a lot of the key aspects of the character as portrayed in these movies is apparently quite accurate. It's just the way the character is performed is a little bit different. But the actual elements of the character are straight out of the books. Like, he was a fighter. He was into drugs. He was, you know, he wasn't just all about solving mysteries and stuff. Sherlock Holmes is a very complicated, flawed character, and you know.
My favorite.
So I look forward to seeing how they deal with that in this particular version.
Have you seen The Great Mouse Detective?
No, I haven't.
My favorite complaint about the new one is, it's so he fist fights and stuff like that. Yeah, in the very first story, he's described as a pugilist.
Yeah.
Because he punches people in the fucking face!
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Yes.
Read the fucking book!
Skin slip rage!
Fucking ignorant cock! You're the worst kind of fucking people.
Oh.
And if you hate fucking Spring Breakers, fuck off!
So, on a completely related note, Donovan Barry asks, which of the DC animated movies have I not seen? I'd say probably about half of them, honestly. I've seen the ones that you've seen me do videos about, and I haven't seen any of the more recent ones like Superman Unbound and Yes, Google, I'm Still Here, and some of the other ones.
The Flame looked...
Have you seen Wonder Woman, Sean?
I've seen about half of them. I've not seen Wonder Woman. And then what kills me is I owned Wonder Woman on DVD. Yeah, I had that first. I had that one. I had that one with the slipcover, no less.
Oh, I got mine for $3.
Very
And
provocative.
I sold it
photo.
before getting around to watching it.
I found it at Ross Dress for Less before they stopped carrying everything but
Nice.
clothes.
I'll get it. I'll
Yeah.
pick it up eventually.
That really depressed me.
Yeah.
I used to go in there for
Nice.
Transformers and G.I. Joe toys.
That
Nice.
really
A couple
made me
years ago, they're
depressed.
still on the shelf. And
Like, they used to be a great, like, hidden little place to go to get fucking DVDs on the cheap.
Yep.
And now, they've taken all their DVDs out. They've taken most of their toys out. There's nothing worth going there
I got
for
the
unless...
Ultimate
I got some
Edition
pretty-
of Rio Bravo for $5.
I got some pretty sweet TCM classic box sets.
Sorry, just one
No.
second here. Ben Christen says
Decently.
another one you might want to look into is Terror by Night and The Women in Green. You realize there's been dozens upon dozens of adaptations of most of these stories, right? You need to be a little more specific about that. Who played Sherlock in them? What time period are they from? You know, you gotta give me more information than that. Like you say, check out Hound of the Baskervilles. There's like 50 different versions of Hound of the Baskervilles.
Terror by Night. Jesus.
I've got-
Not only is there like 7 different adaptations, but there's actually a movie called Terror by Night that's not related.
There's,
Fuck's sake.
I've even got a few versions of Hounds of the Baskervilles that aren't even out on DVD. Like, for example, I have a 4-part miniseries version that stars Tom Baker, yes, the 4th Doctor, as Sherlock Holmes. And it's
We're gonna watch that eventually.
absolutely, we will absolutely watch that.
I love Tom Baker.
And it's quite a faithful adaptation of it. Almost
Fire
word-
Woman that had
almost
Tom
word for
Baker's
word.
love children.
Yeah.
Have you
Updated
watched,
version.
Hercules
Yes,
Poirot.
yes, Donovan. I will be doing
Hercule
an updated
Poirot.
overview
Yeah.
of the TMNT collection, specifically the original series. I've just been putting it off. I just haven't got around to it. Oh, Basil Rathbone, yeah. Well, there's actually a box set. There's a Blu-ray set of all 14 of the feature films that Basil Rathbone did. Apparently beautifully remastered and everything. I definitely plan to pick that up, for sure. In the meantime, I actually do have a number of his films in the Mill Creek set that I picked up a while back. It's got 2 or 3 of his movies in there. And I think Terror by Night is actually one of the ones that's in there.
They call him Basil the Rat, actually, in the Great Mouse Detective.
Basil the Rat? That's hilarious. Yeah. That's totally a reference. That's great. But yeah, Basil Rathbone, definitely the best of the classic era Holmes. Jeremy Brett, best of the 80s. And without question, Benedict Cumberbatch now, who I think is just amazing.
Very sexy man, just saying.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Ben, you got to understand, a lot of those movies were originally shot in 4:3. I mean, they're from the 30s and 40s. Widescreen didn't become the norm until the 50s. So
oh God, Ben! Oh my God!
So that is correct. They shouldn't be in widescreen because they're not supposed to be.
Oh, fuck, Ben! Seriously, you better be a troll.
He's not a troll. It's okay. We were all noobs at one point. Don't worry about it. That's why we're here, to educate and inform.
Fuck
and
you,
to
fat man.
exchange ideas.
We're all here to educate. Skin Slip's here to just
rage.
Just to rage. This is why Skin Slip isn't a teacher, ladies and gentlemen.
A terrible teacher. Fuck
Be
you,
like, God, you're all so fucking stupid.
They're like, I don't get it. Well, that's because you're fucking stupid, Timmy. You're fucking
You're like a math
around
teacher.
you and didn't succeed.
You always hear
You're like,
stories
get
about
in
the
here,
teachers you can hear from other classrooms. Skin Slip would be the teacher you can hear from the road. The cars driving
I went
by.
last a day at the school. Are you kidding me?
See,
You're
there
all
you go.
gonna be fucking losers.
Speaking of which, we need to have a mass viewing of Hobo with a Shotgun. All of us need to watch. I just got that back into the Blu-ray collection and kind of feeling like watching it again.
Yeah, it's going pretty dirt cheap, like $8.
I kept the slipcover, that gorgeous, super hard to find slipcover that Ishimura
Canadian
Crewman sent me.
exclusive.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's
The
not that
pop-up.
hard in Canada.
Really?
It's just hard everywhere else.
I've never seen it. Well, I saw it on the shelf like a little bit when it first came out, but I haven't seen it since in a long
It's like
time.
a paper bag kind of looking, right?
Donovan, I do not currently
No,
have the
never.
3 live-action TMNT movies. I used to have them on DVD. I don't have them in any form currently.
I have the
I'll
first
get them on
2.
Blu-ray eventually.
I have them on VHS. Does that count?
I have the first 2 on DVD.
I don't have the
I think-
VCR,
third one.
but you know.
I don't know if I still have the first one on VHS. I don't think I do anymore.
I don't
think it's long
care
gone.
how much of a completist or a collector I am. I will never own the third one.
There's a
I'll
lot
buy
of...
the collection if it's in there. That's the only way I'll own it.
I will
if I'm buying
purposely
one.
buy the collection and toss that third movie away. Or give it
got
away,
that
or
pizza
sell
box
it.
one.
We're gonna do a movie gangbang of all three of them, actually. So.
I would just gangbang the third one because it's the only one that deserves to be gangbanged.
Well, that's
No.
true.
That's not necessarily true.
The first one is pretty
First one's
hard
pretty
to
decent.
fault. The second one isn't perfect, but, you know, it's
Look,
still
look.
acceptable.
second
We did,
one is a lot of-
we did a loving gangbang, a very gentle, 4-man gangbang on Krull, alright?
Well, that's
Like,
true.
yeah.
Really fucked Kroll.
That was a
We
pretty...
fucked Krull gently.
That was a pretty loving gangbang of Krull.
Yeah, we
Some
didn't.
holding
We made
hands
love
in
to
it.
it.
We made
Yeah,
love
we made
to
love
Krull.
to, so we can make love to
Sweet,
TMNT.
sweet love.
I'm sorry.
Then we
Greetings,
had
Muska.
Big bukkake fest at the end.
Bukaki, fiery
My
love
favorite
fest.
part about that movie was Liam Neeson. It was just
Yeah.
He played
It-
so
that-
many
it truly-
characters in it.
It truly
His
showed his
performance as that
versatility.
horse just moved me near tears. I mean,
Yeah.
It
Oh,
wasn't
that-
Kevin Nash in the what, second or third one? He plays the
second
Super
one,
Shredder?
Super Shredder, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how he composed himself enough to play the eye on Cyclops, but he did. I don't know how he did that.
Not the full
Just
Cyclops,
the
just
eye.
the eye.
The Cyclops.
Yes.
Vanilla Ice, the second one. That's the wrong image right there.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
No.
Alright,
It's
smoke time.
Second
I'll be back.
Oh.
Vanilla
I heard the
Ice
second
it.
one and I heard Vanilla Ice. I'm just
Yeah.
go
You should
Ninja, go
Vanilla
Ninja.
Ice it. I'm like, oh, we're gonna bukkake the shit out of it. Yeah.
We should gangbang his first movie.
My grandmother's name was Zeta.
Oh,
her
no,
last name
no.
was not Gundam, though.
We should totally.
please, can we not? Oh,
Muska said, my
please,
brother
no.
has a cat named Liam Neeson. That's awesome. And when I get a cat, I'm calling him Sherlock. I'll call him Sherlock Cat all the time. Like, hello, Sherlock Cat.
Yes, we totally need to gangbang Cool's Ice.
Oh, God.
You motherfucker! You motherfucker!
I don't think it's
Now
widely
that it's
available, actually.
ether, It's just
I
like,
think it might be
just
banned
fuck you.
because it's not widely available. No, it's not widely available.
Yep, not widely available. I'm good with this.
We're
Yes,
yeah.
but we
Honestly,
will
that
not
is the
you
biggest
piece of
requirement that
shit.
keeps us from doing so many movies. It's not available. I would love to do
Cool's
bad
Ice is
channels. That's
available
not
for
widely available.
$2 on Amazon Instant.
Yeah,
No.
that's not the same thing.
No, you're not right.
How about
Bullshit.
Master of Disguise?
That's a
Oh,
possibility.
oh, dear sweet Jesus.
We have a very long list right now. We have Surf Ninjas, Howard the Duck, Conquest.
I
Surf
demand to be-
Ninjas.
I
For some
demand to be in the
reason,
one for
I
Howard.
watched that and kind of liked some of it because of my fadey
We have
memory
Dead
of my
Heat, is the other
childhood.
one we're looking at, and then we're gonna do The Gate. Someone recommended something to me on Twitter, but I don't remember, and I
I have a
It's
feeling the
actually
gangbang of
nice.
Howard the Duck is going to be mostly comprised of how much we hate the review of the Siskel and Ebert did.
How about Jingle All the Way
yeah, Jingle All the Way. We could totally do that.
for
What about-
Christmas?
What about the first Santa Claus?
How about North, the movie that
Oh dear God!
Ebert said he hates
Hate.
this movie. Fucking love that
What?
movie.
Muska's never seen a Surf Ninjas? What?
What?
How about Toys?
What?
Holy shit! Surf Ninjas is a fucking 90s classic, and now you use that term for classic very loosely, but still.
I remember seeing it on like paid per TV for some reason.
Quanzu?
Kwanzaa? Kwanzaa!
Did anyone have someone who recorded pay-per-views or TV way back in the day on VHS for other people? And they passed the tapes down like months after.
Those
Yeah.
people are evil, and we don't mention them. No, I'm just kidding.
There's
We're
like
not
one
gonna
VHS
be able to
pages,
do.
my God.
If we did X3, I don't think Sean would show up.
How about Toys with Robin Williams?
No, that movie's good.
Yeah, but it's like supposedly
Nope.
I haven't watched
No.
it.
It's
I already said
cheesy
no.
as fuck. Let's just be honest.
No. It should be in the Criterion Collection.
That fucking scene at the end where they're using, where they're like making toys look like they're going to fucking war. Like, it will forever be burned into my fucking retinas.
The
It will forever
helicopters and shit.
like haunt my dreams. Just seeing this
God.
like fucking toy doll with half a face going, "Mama, Mama!" Like, holy fuck! That's the most disturbing thing I've ever seen. What the fuck? This is supposed to be a family movie. How the fuck? That's how they marketed it. That's the thing. It's like, it's not really a family movie per se, but that's how they marketed it. So
What
it was
about
like,
Disney's hit Toy Soldiers?
That we're gonna do, because that's actually a really good movie, but completely and utterly underrated, and also Joe Dante film. So, yeah.
I had the
Well,
big
that film was
Quinto
pretty.
release on VHS.
I remember this film.
My favorite
But
scene by
animation was
far in
kinda
that
cool.
movie is when they decide to make a catapult that shoots corn skewers. God. Like 3 of them get embedded in this kid's leg. It's just like, oh, damn it.
Another weird one that's kind of like anti, Disney-ish, but it's obviously MGM film is All Dogs Go to Heaven. That was
I love that movie.
that was for kids, and there's really a lot of adult content in terms of the
Zach,
main
correct
character.
said,
I think
Delta
Luska's got the
Gangbang.
right mindset.
3 words. Freddy got fingered. No,
Oh my
we're not
God.
going to do that movie because I'll never watch that again. However, about 3 years ago on April Fool's Day, Criterion released a cover and specs for Freddy Got Fingered, and everyone was up
Wow.
in arms. It was amazing.
How
Well,
about
here's the
stealing
thing.
Harvard?
Yes, you can. There's only a certain number of times you can see a guy get jizzed on by an elephant.
I can't remember who it was that I actually saw defend that movie and make it look like it was some
I had
romantic
friends in high school who
movie.
defended that movie. And I
was
just
it
wanted to
fucking-
bash them up the head with something.
I swear it was actually that guy with the glasses. I thought it was Doug Walker who literally made a
Doug
defense
Walker?
of
Doug Walker
Freddy Got
defended
Fingered.
that? Really?
Made it look
Out of
like
all
it
the
was
great
some
movies he's called
brilliant
shit?
movie. He made it look like it was fucking Spring Breakers. Put it that way.
Like,
And
I'm
like,
sorry, Doug Walker, I don't trust your fucking opinion on anything. I know that's the point, but fuck you anyways for making people think about these movies in negative light, especially these great movies. Fuck you, just fuck you. What kind of fucking people?
fuck you.
8 Crazy Nights, that's one of our Christmas ones we were gonna do.
Oh, I love that movie, actually.
It's totally underrated and horrible.
I love Whitey. Whitey is my favorite. Oh my god, they kick him down the down the hill in the porta potty and he gets frozen and shit.
God.
Cyber 6, there's no such thing. I can guarantee this because he has said several times that we're going to watch Dead on Sight, which I consider to be the worst movie ever made.
And a movie I've never
And
finished.
Yeah, we have. Stout is the only person in this group who's actually finished the movie.
Watched it, what, 3
vetoed it
times?
to us. He vetoed it to
2
us,
times.
and we all left like 15 minutes in. We all
Not
just stopped
everyone.
watching.
Sean made it through. I don't know if he was paying attention, but Sean made it through.
Probably not. He's probably surfing the internet at that point. I don't blame him.
There's not much to pay attention to, folks. It's okay.
How about Almost Heroes?
Oh, the other one we were gonna do is Blank Man. That's what we were gonna do.
Yes, fucking Blank Man.
They should have.
Fucking A.
What's his handicap one? Handicap from In Living Color. That's very similar to Blank Man.
Handyman.
Yeah, Handyman. Yeah, they should have just done a Handyman film.
Nope. They couldn't get the rights to it, so they wrote Blank Man instead.
Oh, that's the reason.
Yep.
But his brother owns the goddamn studio, didn't he?
Oh,
Was it
Fox
Fox?
owns In Living Color, God forbid. That's why Fox
Wow.
releases
Yeah,
the DVDs.
his brother
but
may own the
Fox
studio, but
owns
Fox
all the
owns the
rights.
rights to Blank.
Yeah.
The characters they own, right? That's
No.
Yeah, when you own.
Nope, they don't even own the characters.
When
No, sorry. Fox owns the characters, right?
Yes.
Yeah, when they say Fox owns in living color, that means everything that's in living color. So all, I mean, obviously not the actors, but all the characters that the actors played.
Have you guys seen Bulletproof? I still laugh at the shower scene, even though it's very mature.
Yeah.
Bulletproof?
Bulletproof?
With Adam Sandler.
Oh, I haven't seen that in so
I saw
fucking
that in a
long. I
fucking
don't even know what
driving.
you're talking about. It's like,
Never want to
I
see it
literally
again.
have
Help
no
me.
memory of this movie. It made no impression on me.
Ah,
That's true.
there we go. Making some
But it's
steak.
not really the kind of movie for that anyway.
I think we should watch Mystery Men.
Oh God.
Mystery Man would be good.
I saw that in
And,
the theater. I was
Meteor
actually
Man.
impressed
We do a
for a
trifecta?
The
comedy.
shoveler.
We can do a
Well, that
trifecta.
movie has got
Meteor Man
somebody.
and the
Mystery Man.
and the angry guy.
Mystery Men has an actor that we have
Captain Insano.
interviewed on
No, that's
geeky.com
not
thanks
right.
to the Rasman's Reality.
Really?
Yeah, Mr. Keenan Thompson.
Oh, cool.
Kel Mitchell. Sorry, Kel Mitchell.
And Nathan Fillion's in it too.
Yes, Kel Mitchell plays a guy who goes invisible only when nobody looks at him.
Oh, right.
Because he tries so hard the entire movie to make people believe that he actually can go invisible, but it's only when no one's looking at him.
That's right.
A bowler girl, wasn't there?
That's
The
Yeah,
bowler?
there's a girl with a bowling ball where her father's skull is in the bowling ball.
Right.
There was a lot of production value for that.
It was based on a comic book, wasn't it? It was actually based on a comic book.
What movie?
Mystery Men.
Yes, it's based on the comic books.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, nice.
The only one I think the only reason I ever saw that movie back in the day was that I saw a bunch of clips of the movie in a Smash Mouth music video.
Oh.
I think it was Might As Well Be Walking on the Sun.
Probably on the soundtrack.
So it is on the soundtrack.
Has this been released on Blu-ray? I know I have the HD DVD
I
of this,
think
What?
so.
and it looked pretty good.
A movie so shitty it only got an HD DVD. Recently.
Yeah. 6 years after the death of the format.
Yeah, it looks like it came out. Yeah, 2012, last year.
Raptor, I think you just stirred the shit pot on that.
Uh-oh.
He goes, if Skinslip is angry at Walker now, I hope he doesn't see what his character said about Sailor Moon in his new video.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, there's
The Waffler.
a
Hold on.
Sailor Moon video.
I will speak for Mia in this process.
Uh-oh.
Also,
Uh-oh.
if Doug Walker has a problem with Sailor Moon, he's a cunt nipple and a fuck face and an ass fuck and needs to get fucking raped by a buffalo. The end.
Oh. Hard fucking core.
No. Brandon, you said something wrong. Not an ass fuck.
Fuck ass. Sorry.
Fuck ass!
He's
Yeah,
also
there
an
we
ass
go.
fuck ass. All right.
He's a fuck ass.
An ass
The fuck
fuck,
ass ass fuck.
Fuck ass fuck.
Ass fucks fuck asses.
There
we go.
I love that somewhere in the middle of that was a silent toot.
No, this nostalgia
Silent
critic.
toot.
Yes.
The nostalgia critic, where he criticizes shit that's actually good for the sake of entertainment.
Well,
quote unquote.
hold on. There you go. Not silent toot.
I think he
Zach,
uses
you're a
the
fuck ass.
good
Here,
and then
bro.
picked out only a few flaws, but overall he'll say at the end it's not that bad.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
It seems like he's kind of
Watch his reviews
wishy-washy with
again.
most of them, unless they are like
Watch his reviews
purely
again.
rated shit on most websites.
My problem with him is that he is, like, in terms of his reviews, his opinions on films reflect a common perception, which is to say that he is the common man. It's like, that's perfectly great and fine, understandable. It's easy to understand why people like his stuff because he's easy to relate to for most people, but
In
at
that
the same
respect,
time, it's just like, it's hard to respect the common man when you're a film buff in terms of what they think about films, because they clearly don't get some of the stuff that you do, and it's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you criticize Surf Ninjas. I'm like, have you seen the subtext of Surf Ninjas about the Hawaiian occupation and the dethroning of the Hawaiian queen? It's in there, motherfucker. There's subtext. There's art. It is motherfucking art. Not great art, but it's art. Okay? I will admit that's
about
not
the
the greatest
equivalent
movie
of
ever.
art as kindergarten finger painting, but it's art, damn it.
Yeah, hey, motherfucking autistic, deaf 5-year-old made a fucking painting and sold it for $1,000. It's fucking art. Anything can be art.
There you go.
I
Raptor
think
goes,
also the audience for that was a little bit younger, wasn't it?
Well, yeah,
Surf
but there's still
Ninjas.
subtext
Yeah.
in the proceedings. There's still
Yes.
art. It still has a message, even though it's muddled behind Rob Schneider jokes and fucking Game Gear references. But still, it doesn't matter. It's still there.
Raptor
It
says
doesn't lessen the
that,
fact that the message is there.
James Rolfe recently made a top 40 shitty shark movies.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to see that.
It is. I've seen it. It is pretty fucking awesome.
Did you talk about Last Shark, aka Great White?
He did 40 of them. I don't remember half of the ones he did.
Because I have 2 of the greatest shitty shark movies. Let's see if I have them. Fuck. I don't have them nearby, do I? Of course not. I reorganized everything, you know? Everything is
The
lost.
only one I do know is that
Actually, I
towards
do.
the top, he does mention Sharknado.
Cruel Jaws, aka Jaws 5. An Italian production. In fact, you can see on the back the Italian poster.
Jaws
5.
That's hilarious.
Cruel Jaws. The shark in this movie is the fakest shark I've ever seen in my entire life. So fake. It basically... I'm just going to illustrate this real quick, Eric. So what happens is, imagine this is the shark
Joker
mouth,
Tech in the house.
right?
Hello.
So there's a guy here standing, and the shark just kind of goes like this. And then the actor pushes himself down with swimming. Clearly. The shark doesn't move. It just kind of bobs out of the water. And people kind of slide into its mouth.
That sounds terrifying.
Don't slide into his mouth.
You're just making it easy for him.
Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. Like it's fun as fuck because it's actually really cheesy and stuff, but you know.
I know exactly why.
Because it's an illegal sequel, it'll never be released here.
I'm just gonna call you 1992 because I don't give a fuck. To
Yeah, Leslie Nielsen is the evil guy in Surf
They
Ninjas.
call me 1992.
yeah, you
No,
know
the guy
that?
in the chat.
Oh,
Z.
his name's Zach.
No, I was trying to
Zach.
remember if it was that movie or like Spy Hard or something.
The reason why
But
you
he's,
prefer, I know exactly why you
he's
prefer
not the
Rolf's
one.
reviews over Walker's reviews, is because Rolf is one of us.
He's actually a film fan and understands film.
He's a film
yeah,
buff.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
true
Yeah.
film buff in the
Yeah.
raw
Yes.
form.
He understands and appreciates the art and craft of filmmaking.
Yes, he's done those things.
Yeah.
You know.
Was during that same time that Rolf was making films and going to film school, Walker was in high school being emo.
Well, Muska, the thing is, the Great Dictator. She was suggesting the Great Dictator for a gangbang. We tend to not do the really good movies. Like we'll do bad movies and okay movies
And underappreciated.
and underappreciated movies. Yeah, but
Movies that are good that for some reason are getting shit on by everyone for no
Yeah.
reason.
absolutely.
Now, you could find Chaplin's last movie is pretty bad. We could probably do that one if we want to do a Chaplin.
Yeah,
The name's escaping me, but
I need to check.
we
out
could
my
also
stick.
do the Chaplin starring Robert Downey Jr. as Chaplin. That's a terrible movie, also.
I think as a treat for like a Halloween or something. I don't know. We should do the movie Ed Wood.
The movie Ed Wood's not bad though,
I know that's
or
what I'm saying.
underappreciated. Actually, it's actually very much. It's about as appreciated as it should be, and it's brilliant. However, we could do Ed Wood's output. All those movies are very much terrible movies.
Oh yeah, I mean, but that would kind of be predictable. Oh, gangbang, they're doing that.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, look, they're
maybe
doing Plan
I was
9.
thinking about maybe doing like Leonard Linda on the anniversary of either his death or his birthday. Then we could do an anniversary show, you know,
Yeah,
and then it makes sense. At least.
as long as we don't do Plan 9, because everyone's seen Plan 9 about 1 billion times.
No, we should do Plan 10 though, but it's not. Unfortunately, it's not widely
Yes.
available. Plan 10 is the greatest sci-fi sequel. The greatest Mormon sci-fi sequel to a non-Mormon film. And when I was in film school, one of my teachers was the cameraman for that movie, and it's in the movie.
Really?
Yep. So we got to see it in a 35mm projected. I have to say that the 35mm is too good for that movie. But to be hit as aliens.
Blind 9 from outer space. That's what I meant when I said Blind 9.
Yeah, and yes, we are going to be doing Sharknado in September when it gets released to home video, because motherfucker Sharknado. In fact, we're going to illegally download it beforehand so we can get it up when the DVD drops. So.
Have you guys watched Leviathan?
Leviathan? I have seen it in the past. Yeah.
That film kind of is not that appreciated. I remember watching.
No,
it.
that's on our list. We were going to do the Deep, Leviathan, Deep Star 6. We're gonna do like an underwater, because I'm trying to link movies together thematically.
We should totally do the Poseidon Adventures.
No.
No.
It's a good movie, damn it. Hey, Ojanik.
No, he's talking about the remakes, and
No.
I don't.
First of all, isn't the remake a 4-hour miniseries? Or you're talking about Poseidon, you mean?
Poseidon.
Gotcha. We could watch Beyond Poseidon, which is a sequel to Poseidon Adventure. That was pretty terrible. I'm like, how do you make a sequel to it?
They get on another boat. Dun dun dun.
Raptor says Jaws 4 is eventually getting a movie gangbang, right? Like, no, Jaws 2, 3, and 4 are all going to get a movie gangbang.
Yes.
Speaking of those stupid ideas, or like the stupid idea of a Poseidon Adventure sequel, how about Titanic 2?
Do I have to sit through that?
I'm going to sit through that. Why not? I'm going to watch it eventually.
What about the Titanic animated movie? The one with rapping dogs.
Oh my god. The movie's so offensive.
I know.
On
That's
every
why
goddamn level.
Yes. Is Abyss really good? I've never watched it. I watched it before.
Abyss? Really?
Yeah.
The Abyss?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said, isn't this really good? I'm like, isn't what really good?
Sorry,
you watched it stuff.
Oh my god!
Abyss.
Wait. What? Someone repeat that information for me.
He said he hasn't seen the Abyss. Kill him!
Kill him.
No, that's fine. I thought you said he didn't like the Abyss.
I believe the director doesn't like the film, right? James, that's all I know about it. James Cameron doesn't like it.
James Cameron doesn't like the film? That's how you know it's fucking awesome. Like, really? Fucking Avatar bullshit? I'm gonna make it. I made Avatar. I'm gonna make Avatar 2, 3, and 4 in the future, and they're gonna be freaking awesome. And shut the fuck up. You don't even know how to fucking make a movie anymore.
Hey,
some directors peak, right? And a lot of actors do too, right?
Everyone gives Avatar such shit, but to be honest, it's not that bad of a movie.
It's not that bad, but I watched it recently.
Because everyone makes it out to be.
And the graphics, the non-use of like standardized graphics, like make it really weird to watch if you're not into it.
Well, my
Avatar is one of the few movies where you can go, wow, those are great graphics.
But
Yeah,
my
but
thing
I
is
wasn't
more like,
into
oh, it's
watching
just
that.
Fern Gully in space, or Pocahontas in space. So, what's your point? Are you trying to say that you want an original movie? Guess what? Doesn't exist. Doesn't fucking exist.
I want something that at least.
Though I wasn't
some
watching in
originality.
3D, so maybe that's.
What was that, Justin?
Sorry.
I want something that at least brings some originality into it. Unlike this movie where you get fucking unobtainium, and yes,
Oh, fuck you. It's a
Pocahontas
real
in
scientific
space.
concept, motherfucker.
It's Pocahontas in space.
Fuck you.
Well,
you
it's not
populist
original,
motherfucker.
but I think the aspect of shooting in 3D and
It's
trying
what
to
happens
pursue
when Pocahontas
theaters
fucks
to
a
install
Smurf and going to
3D
space.
projectors was pretty amazing, I guess, for the time. Now it's kind of common to have theaters with 3D.
This was kind of the one thing that I knew was going to happen with Avatar. Is it was going to be what you call a spectacle movie. It was a spectacle when it came out, and it was all amazing and shit. And then 2 years down the line, it's going to be forgotten because it was amazing for that year that it came out. And that's it. It doesn't have any lasting appeal. That's why we say the story is not all that great, because it's nothing new. It's nothing we've haven't already seen. So, and at least doesn't even try to do a spin on it. and it's just not going to last through time.
I hate Avatar.
Certainly not.
Has anyone seen the AVS review of glasses-free 4K TV and how the guy who's making the development of that TV said that we'll call it holograms are going to be the newest thing after 3D becomes acceptable.
Holograms are already happening, actually, like full color.
Yeah, but the
3D
development
holograms.
of the home video kind of.
That's what I'm talking about. That's already happening. It's in
So I
development right
stated
now.
that if you're looking for an original concept, you know, an original thing, there's no such thing as an original story anymore. And OJ says, wasn't Inception something original? No. Why? Here we go. Oh, look. It's a movie where people go into other people's dreams.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Wait, there's more. A movie where someone goes into someone's dreams. Oh, look. Fuck, I can't find it. Anyways, there's another one.
You have to go a little slower than that because you're really blurry and choppy.
Sorry. Dream Maniac.
Well, how about
Which I'm too close.
all 7 Nightmare on Elm Street movies?
Dreamscape. Yeah, it's not original.
Yeah, how about
Done in an
the
interesting
way
way.
they drive Jaegers in fucking Pacific Rim?
Hey, Junix. Before you ask,
Yeah.
yes, we'll be doing more Twitch soon. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's something original. How the robots are controlled in Pacific Rim. That's an original point of a mostly unoriginal story idea. That's what you're looking for. Inception did an interesting thing where they did sub-dreams inside sub-dreams, and that part was original. That hasn't been done on film, really. Multiple sub-dreams, you know?
Yeah, we have plenty of movies where people invade other
Layers.
people's dreams or use it as some kind of mechanism. But Inception did it where, you know, they did it so often where you actually got lost, because you're going in a dream and
I didn't get lost.
dream, and then over here in another dream, and then
And-
Well, good
I-
for you,
I had
Sean.
no problem following. I don't know what you're talking about.
And part of the original thing, part of something that...
Because
that
I,
keep
you know,
into,
pay attention
Sorry.
when I watch a movie. Just, I don't know, just saying.
The thing that I liked about Avatar was the going into the mind of the alien body to control it, and the way the animals, the aliens interact with their world, how it was basically part of their living souls, essentially. That part was really interesting. And that's why people were like, oh, totally unoriginal. Like, no, it really isn't totally unoriginal. Yeah, sure,
that's
you don't
where-
have to like it on a film level. That's fine. You can't
this is
call it
where I
unoriginal.
don't like to
Yeah, I really liked Inception
argue
too.
because
Trey.
people don't
Yeah.
understand. Skinslip, you're one of the few people who actually keyed up on that. Is I never said the movie, wasn't enjoyable to watch. I just said the story wasn't all that original and it doesn't have lasting appeal. Whereas, and you won't.
It's eye
like-
candy. I enjoyed
It's
it.
eye candy.
I enjoyed it
is.
as a spectacle, but I found the
I
story.
guess you were
I
gone
found the
from
story
it. I said it.
actually really insulting to my intelligence as a viewer, and it offended me. So fuck Avatar.
And that's fine. That's personal preference. I'm simply talking
Yeah.
about people calling it unoriginal, which I found offensive because that's not true at all. There is some original elements, and that's all you can look for in a story. Some original elements that bring something new to the table. That's it. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Just elements. And those elements don't have to necessarily be original to film in general. You can take an element from another movie, like Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, where it's a slasher film from the point of the slashers, but the original part is they're not actually killing anybody. It's all a misunderstanding. But that shit's been done before in other movies, but not in a slasher film. So it's original to the genre, not necessarily an original idea to film.
I think the production was executed well. That's well polished for the
Tucker and Dale?
3D aspect. Yeah.
Oh, you mean Avatar?
The Avatar. Yeah.
Oh, Avatar, look, it was really well shot. It had great camera angles. It was edited really well. It's very commercial. It did not bring anything new in that aspect.
I guess
not try anything risky at all.
it's like the definition of a turn off your brain summer action
Absolutely.
flick. Right?
And you know what? Look, that's important too, but that shouldn't be the only thing driving movies. You know?
But it
That's
drives
the
people to
problem.
sometimes look for better films, right? Like some people start that way, loving films for just having the aspect of spectacle, right?
Yep. And it's I started that way, and then that's when I started watching. And my roommate's like, "Is that all you watch film for?" I'm like, "Yeah, I only watch film to have fun." He's like, "Okay, well let's I'll show you some movies." He showed some movies, and I enjoyed those movies. And then he explained to me subtext. He showed me what I was missing, and it opened up a whole new fucking world.
Avatar was insulting to Zaren Isaac. He hasn't seen Pacific Rim yet.
Yeah, he has no problem with Pacific Rim because he hasn't seen it yet.
Which I know he's not going to have a problem with it.
Have you guys watched Altered States?
Oh my god, I
blowing
love
my
that
mind.
fucking movie.
That movie's so good.
I want the Blu-ray so bad.
The turning
There is a
into
Blu-ray of that?
Yes, it got recently released.
the whole like caveman aspect is just fucking brilliant.
I saw that camping for the first time, and we all, after the movie, we all went to the bathrooms, and I started running down the street as a monkey.
I'm surprised you like that movie. I'm not. It doesn't seem like the kind of movie you normally like. Just saying.
It's just so ridiculous. It really is.
It's really a fucking serious film. Heavy subtext in it.
Oh no,
Like,
yeah, it has to do with
mind breaking. About that shit.
yeah. But then it hits like a Twilight Zone cheese factor towards the middle, where he actually starts transforming and shit, and it's just
Oh,
really?
No wonder I haven't seen the Blu-ray. These fucking artwork sucks balls.
Oh, Junix, I have not seen Pacific Rim. I expect I will enjoy it from what I've heard. But no, Avatar.
It's got a rocket punch. You can't hate it.
Okay, I don't care. I don't care about the rocket punch. It's of no
Rocket Punch, narrated by GLaDOS.
Yeah.
Both of you shut up. If you keep talking about it, he's never going to want to watch it.
But I enjoyed Prometheus.
Belt him to the chair with his
Donovan,
eyes
why does it matter what channels I have on my TV? Seriously. Why do you care? I have jack shit on my TV. I have, like, Teletoon Retro, and that's pretty much all I watch on it.
I have no television. I have a physical TV, but I don't have...
And I'm actually thinking of just getting rid of the cable altogether because
I did that.
Only Rosie ever watches it when she's here, and I don't ever watch it, so yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't get how people were lost on Prometheus either. I found it completely obvious and quite clear and easy to follow. I don't understand that at all.
I had a friend of mine not like Pacific Rim because he said, and I quote, and I wanted to slap him, was it had the Transformer effect where you couldn't see what was going on.
Not true at all.
Really?
And then like a minute later, he told me he saw the IMAX 3D. I go, well, no shit, you couldn't see anything that was going on. The 3D, all the 3D is rain on your glasses.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean,
well, and you're seeing it on a massive screen where you can't even see the whole image anyway, because you know.
You sit in the far back, you can, but you're sitting in a normal theater.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the fucking point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
it
was shot in 3D, but not in IMAX 3D.
And I thought that was kind of fun.
I mean, even Angry Joe said, because he saw not only did he see an IMAX 3D, but he saw it with the whole moving chair thing.
Yeah.
Which I don't get because
D-box?
there's nothing. The D-box, yes.
It's fun. That's why.
It was pretty fun.
That would just be distracting. But
you can tone it down though quite a bit.
He even said, he saw it when he even said he went back to a regular theater, non-3D, and saw it again. And it was a lot better that way. It made stuff.
I've had several friends really like it in IMAX, so I mean, and 3D, mind you. So that's really like it's personal preference at that point. It really is like how do you like to enjoy your movies?
All right, time to get food.
But
I should probably make some food also. I'll be making.
Does anyone have the Blu-ray of Altered States? Does it look good? Maybe. Hey Stout, you like All Dogs Go to Heaven. You must love that film.
Yeah.
How was the Blu-ray of that? You bought that, didn't you?
I haven't seen it yet, but yes, I did buy it.
Oh.
And I liked it.
There we go.
The screenshots that I've seen, it looks good.
Okay. I was thinking about buying
it. They did basically, from what I've seen, what they did is
just a meat and potatoes kind of guy.
They transferred
meat and potatoes.
They did a straight transfer.
Meat and potatoes.
They didn't clean up very much
meat
of
and
it.
Potatoes.
Things like that.
Meat and potatoes.
No. Fine, meat. Sean. Meat and potatoes.
Meat
Fuck.
And
that's
potatoes.
Not too bad. It's probably much better resolution, of course, than DVD. So.
What are you talking about?
All dogs go to heaven.
Oh, that. Yeah. Well,
the film was pretty unique due to its ending, right? Very different for a kids' film.
death, death, and more death.
I should have glasses. Keep on pushing them towards my nose.
You're pushing up your phantom glasses.
What the fuck happened to United Artists? Did they go belly?
No.
No?
MGM owns them.
But MGM kind of went bellied up until recently, right?
Sort of. They've had some of their licenses.
They split a lot of their distribution rights of their Blu-ray and DVDs.
Yeah.
The other
Warner
one
got
that made a
some,
lot
Fox got
was
some.
Orion, which made like RoboCop and the first Terminator, right?
Orion's been dead for years.
Yeah. It seems weird that those studios that made such big hits like went bellied up.
Sometimes it's just the economy at the time, you know.
Yeah.
Or, you know, one flop sometimes is all it takes to kill a studio.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, fuck yes. Oh, fuck yes.
Apparently Stout likes it when that happens.
Oh!
A lot.
I'm happy because I finally got paid for the articles that I wrote like 2 weeks
nice.
ago.
2 years ago?
Like,
awesome.
2 weeks. So like $90 worth of articles.
Yay!
Yeah.
So what DVDs are you going to get?
The ones that I just got from the Hastings sale,
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you, I finally picked up seasons 3 and 4 of Quantum Leap.
Yay! There you go.
Now I just need season 5. And I also picked up the first 3 Paranormal Activity movies on Blu-ray.
Nice.
Total price for all of it, $26.60. Shipped to my house.
Wow.
So you got lots left over. That's awesome.
Hey, does it seem to me that digibooks are being re-released on movies that had not so great transfers in 3 years ago? Re-releasing them on digibook to sell, kind of like Steelbook.
It's not unusual. A lot of digibooks are just repackages.
It's just a repack. No,
Same with steelbooks.
Yeah, it seems really weird. It seems like I guess it's that popular that they're trying to make it like the Steelbook edition of some movie that had an okay transfer, or it is sold out quite a bit, like 300 or
300 had an awesome transfer.
No, but it's sold so much that pretty much anybody who wanted it before probably already has it or double dipped.
Yeah, I double dipped on 300, but I got rid of the bare bones edition, or the original edition. It wasn't really bare bones.
You got the Steelbook of that, or the
digibook, the 300 complete.
The digibook is amazing.
The complete experience
front,
one.
Yeah, the front is amazing on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
I actually still have to watch it. I've seen the movie before, but I haven't gone through the contents of the digibook yet. Found that kind of by fluke. Just happened to be they had one on the shelf at the local Walmart.
You're working still at Best Buy, is that correct? Or Future Shop?
No.
No?
No.
Oh. I'm like, that place must have sucked. There's so much.
Didn't you hear? There's no Best Buys left on the island. They all shut down like a year ago.
Oh, how about one? Isn't there one Future Shop still open?
Mm-hmm.
There is, right? Okay.
Well,
but you couldn't get a transfer, or is it already?
Future Shop is still open, but Best Buy's been shut down here.
I'm sure there is no. What was there out there? There's no HMV, of course.
Yeah, there's HMV.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one at the big local mall here.
And Chapters has a video department / CD department, don't they?
Yeah, it's not much to speak of though.
No. And then there's London Drugs, which you probably must have, because that's everywhere.
Yep. London Drugs is pretty good. The one here, their DVD and Blu-ray section is kind of, I don't know, not very well organized.
No, they go, their alphabetical goes backwards, which I hate.
But I have found some good stuff there. I got The hell did I get? I found the Jaws digibook there. After everywhere else was sold out.
Out everywhere else.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking about that, I got an extra copy that I'm thinking about doing as a contest if I ever get my ass doing it. That was sent to me because I had entered in the 100-year anniversary of Universal deal. You know, they had all these promotional things.
And what, you got one you already have?
Yeah, and they're supposed to send me a Wii game of Jaws, which totally sucks. And I don't know if it ever exists. In I don't know, they probably burned all of them. And they sent me a letter saying, "Oh, sorry for the inconvenience. We're sending you something else." And then I opened up the box, and it was something I already had. And the only good part about it, it's the U.S. version, so there's no French on the back.
So
but it's only a leaflet anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Which is nice about that edition, that it's a lot of the major Universal titles, I think even the Steelbook of, Scarface is not bilingual either.
No, I don't think it is, actually.
No, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
They just put a little leaflet that has both French.
Yeah, I got really lucky with that Scarface Steelbook, because I got the limited edition one that includes the original on DVD.
Oh, nice.
And I got it for like $3 with... it was on sale already, but then my discount dropped it down even more, so I got it for like $3.
That's the Blu-ray Steelbook?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was probably... There was a lot of good sets during that time. Wasn't the other one was Taxi Driver? Was a really cheap price, too, for an excellent
I think everybody got that.
Yeah, pretty much everybody. Same thing with Scarface. It was just too good to be true. That Steelbook, and it looked really good, and a good edition.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone else got real quiet.
What is this?
Thames.
Okay. You like your chips there,
These are known as Cascade style cakes.
Does Warren Beatty do film still?
Who?
Warren Beatty?
I don't know. Oh, Warren Beatty. I thought you said Worm Baby.
Worm Baby, dude.
Is that some YouTuber that I've never heard of?
John.
Huh?
John, is there a problem with Livestream? It's saying that it's not. It's giving me a little circle.
Hit refresh.
I will reload.
Why are you asking me?
Mine's fine.
Alright.
So,
making sure.
I made myself some Hot Pockets because I was too lazy to make myself a Spam burger.
Hot Pockets.
And Raptor says that this digibook of Jaws is $15 on Amazon.
Really? Well, there you go.
That's because I believe there's a third-party seller selling them. And I know for a fact these are almost out of print.
Yeah.
There's not going to be another print run on this.
Well, I grabbed that as soon as I saw it.
Yep.
They're going to come out with a box.
I already waited for a while.
I don't want a box set. I want that one. I had Jaws 2, and Jaws Revenge. I need Jaws 3 on DVD, and I'm happy with that. I don't need Jaws 3 on Blu-ray, because I'll watch it, like, maybe once or twice.
But what if it's a Blu-ray 3D version?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I might spring for the Blu-ray 3D of Jaws 3, but I wouldn't buy the other two in 3D or on Blu-ray because I have them on DVD. You know.
You know what would be a good one to gangbang is Bulworth.
Bulworth.
Oh God,
with Warren Beatty. Where he's stuck in a black man's body. Is that what he is? A political affiliate stuck in a black. He's in a white man's body, but he thinks he's black. Isn't that right?
I couldn't tell you. I haven't seen that one.
I think that's the premise.
And then the Chris Rock version of it, where he is a white man in a black man's body, and Chris Rock's body, to be specific. I don't know why I said Chris Tucker.
So you just have a hard-on for Chris Tucker, clearly.
Zach said, just so I can watch it in Fantastic 3D. Actually, Zach, it's the same process you're watching 3D movies in now. So.
Which is what?
Jaws 3D. That's the same process. Just more perfected. Just gotten better.
Don't be fooled by the fact that it's 80s. The technology the real D is exactly the same as what they used in the 80s. They didn't use the red and blue. Okay.
It just
They used polarized 3D, the exact same 3D we have today. The only difference is now it's digital. Back then it was film.
They've really done a lot of work on the process to make it a little bit better, more realistic.
That's it. Polarized 3D
but
it's
exactly the same. 100%.
Right there.
Is IMAX still shot in film or digital?
It's going digital. It's still shot on film currently, but it's going digital. When 3D came back in the 80s, it was the new polarized style, which was far and away superior to the old red and blue anaglyph style. Then it went away for a while, which was kind of a gimmicky fad. And then when it came back in the early 2000s, they'd gone back to red and blue anaglyph, which is probably why you're confused. So you're thinking any old 3D is going to be that. Well, it isn't all that. It's yeah. There you go.
It's a filter essentially in both eyes, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
So what's the story behind the image there in Godzilla and Doctor Who? Is this a crossover possibility? No, it's just a picture someone did. It's just a funny...
Maybe in comic book form it could be possible,
just
but
a
it
funny,
won't happen elsewhere.
It's a funny meme picture. I don't think it's going to happen in...
No, but I mean, you never thought Star Trek and Doctor Who were either, so it's not impossible.
Well, actually, that's been talked about for a very long time.
But I'm saying it's a comic book.
And is also a more plausible crossover because, you know, they're both...
Well, that one, easy.
Yeah.
Easy, you could do that.
Yeah, but he goes to different dimensions, so you can't go to a dimension in which Godzilla exists. I mean...
Yes, of course he can, but I'm saying it's not likely they're going to do that because it would be fucking stupid, okay? I said it. Doctor Who and Star Trek at least works on a semi-intellectual level. It's not just the Doctor versus a giant fucking lizard.
There is one problem with that theory, though.
What?
The entire cast of Star Trek would have to be British.
No. Why would they have to be British? Have you just gone retarded, Stout? Have you just gone full retard?
Because no matter where Doctor Who has gone in time and space, everyone was fucking British.
That was in those places. No, there's...
It's true, it's true.
I'll wait for the... You must forgive them, they're new to Doctor Who. This joke is new to them. So, they don't know we were already made this joke like 30 years ago. Now, the thing is about the TARDIS is wherever they go...
You didn't get what I was going for.
The TARDIS translates any non-English language into whatever the native language of the TARDIS crew is, so that they can understand, so they don't have that language barrier getting in the way.
So it has become British.
So they're British, they hear it in British. It's as simple as that. But in the case of the Star Trek crew, the Star Trek crew already speaks English, so the TARDIS wouldn't need to translate, thus they would not have British accents. There you go. There you go.
Real.
That would be even more true.
Where did I
put... It would be funny.
The sketch that was sent to you by that group, it is in a box with other things that people have sent me. I don't have a frame that I can put it in, so I'm just keeping it stored away out of the light, safe, so it doesn't get stepped on or faded from sun.
Should he hop back up to good?
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty excited about the new Godzilla movie, from what little we've seen of it so far.
Yeah, I've seen Godzilla. He looks amazing.
Yeah.
And not even his final draft either.
We did see
like shit.
We saw the leaked footage from Comic-Con, where you see Godzilla walk by the window and then look in. That was pretty cool. Definitely looks good.
Just so hard. And I'm a huge Godzilla fan. That's why I have this entire shelf dedicated to Godzilla movies.
Yeah.
And Japanese sci-fi. And King Kong, which is the end. It's really tangentially related.
Which is British English. Twig says she already knew that. Well, see, of course you already knew that. You've been in the know for longer than these guys. They're still learning. I am their guide through the Hooniverse.
Universe. God.
That's right.
That sounds so retarded when you say that.
It does. No offense.
The Hooniverse?
The
Yeah.
universe.
Well, it's less of a mouthful than saying the entire Doctor Who pantheon of incredibly complex years and years of continuity and intergalactic.
But that sounds
goings-on
way
and blah,
cooler.
blah, 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 blah,
Just
blah,
saying.
blah, for 10 minutes. Much easier to say Hooniverse. How about a The Thing and Dead Space crossover? Sure, why not?
Wouldn't happen.
That's what Dead Space is, isn't it?
Yeah.
The two could, I could see them commingling pretty comfortably.
The movie would be 5 minutes long because it would be the Thing appears and Isaac Clarke just shoots it in the face.
Yeah, right.
Then
What?
Kinesis
Then he finds out.
obviously wipes the lights on fire.
Twig says, LOL, yeah, but someone, cough, Stout, cough, made fun of me for liking Doctor Who in the past.
Well, Stout's a
Oh,
cunt. That's all
oh,
right.
really, Stout? You care to tell us?
Bullshit, I never did.
Care to tell us your side of that story?
In people's face.
I think it was at my pressing and
But your
insistence
drinks from Portland.
from probably similarly ignorant conversations, where I finally pushed
I call
Stout
bullshit on
to
that.
watch the show, and he has not regretted it. Timey wimey space. That's right, Moose
I
Guy.
never made fun of her. Never.
Uh-huh.
Did you win?
Sobeys? Is that Sobeys where they tell you something?
What?
Uh,
The Sobies?
oysters can change from one gender to another and back again.
Yep, that will.
But Time Lords can't.
Oh, it's Snapple.
Fuck you if you
Yeah,
think so.
because that information is totally what I want to know on the under cap of my Snapple.
I did not.
Time Lords are not clams.
You're exaggerating things, Twig.
Twig, I don't know. Twig says every time she mentioned Doctor Who, you turned your nose up at it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
facetiously.
exaggerating.
You went, oh.
Yeah. Like, so ridiculously, obviously fake.
I went, oh, okay.
Oh,
I
God.
had no interest
She's
in it
talking
at the
about
time.
Doctor
I
Who
didn't-
again.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, that's how
I
it
had
is
no
until you get
interest
into
in
it.
it, but I wasn't fucking giving a shit about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm finally about to start season 3 Walking Dead.
Are you drink?
See, this is why we need to chat more, Twig, because lifelong Whovian right here. We could freely
God
geek out
damn
about
this
it
beard.
to our heart's content.
Say words, Joker. Jesus, all you sat there silent the entire fucking time. Speak!
Doesn't matter.
Hey.
Time Lords have sonic
That's my
screwdrivers,
concern.
Time Ladies don't. The Doctor has a sonic screwdriver. Well, Sarah Jane had a sonic lipstick.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Stout, what kind of Tim's chips? Jalapeno?
River had a sonic screwdriver,
These are just
Regular?
original.
but she wasn't a Time Lord.
I also got jalapeno, but I'm not eating those today.
Those jalapenos are like just... I can't match it with anything else.
They're fucking delicious. They're the best jalapeno chips ever.
They used to have them when I was a kid out here, but they supposedly
Jalapenos.
only carry those Hawaiian ones now out in British Columbia.
Raptor says today's
So I always have to go
poster-
there to the U.S. to get them.
Raptor
Man.
says today's poster is a celebration for Who's 50th anniversary this year and Godzilla's 60th anniversary next year.
Yep.
Really? It's also the 30th anniversary of the Transformers next year. A lot of big
And
anniversaries.
30th
20th
anniversary,
anniversary
for all,
Power Rangers.
and 20th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers this year. No.
Sort of, Cyber 6. It's complicated. We'll just leave it at that so as to avoid spoilers.
Won't WrestleMania be, 25 years? Is that right?
30th. It will be
30th.
next year. Technically, 30th event is next year. Technically, the 30th anniversary is the year after, because you have to go a full year to have a 1 year anniversary. So technically, WrestleMania 31, which is the year after next, 2015, that will be the 30th anniversary of the event.
There's two. Yeah, there's two that happened within the first what? Three.
No.
that Three that happened in the first 2 years.
No. It's not how it works. Look, WrestleMania 1, it's not 1 year old. WrestleMania 2, it's 1 year old. So WrestleMania 31 will be the 30th anniversary, the 31st event. Because you
there's
have to go
one
a
extra,
year.
right?
The 1 year anniversary is the second event.
Mm.
So that's why it's confusing to people.
Sorry, my cat's fucking.
I'm not trying to get angry. I'm just explaining.
God damn it!
Right,
It's okay. He's like playing with my microphone cord like it's a candy.
Kitty, shut the fuck up, Kitty. Kitty's a little bastard right now, apparently.
It's okay. Well, he's bored.
Yeah. Ghostbusters has 30th anniversary next year.
Ghostbusters? Oh yeah, I guess anything from 1984 will be 30th anniversary next year. Last Starfighter.
I'm from 1984.
Last Starfighter will be another one.
Yep.
You'll get a proper Blu-ray of it this time.
We're doing last Starfighter next year for MGB.
Awesome. I can finally watch that Blu-ray you sent me.
Yeah. And yes, you'll be unhappy with it, but it's really not that bad. It's okay in motion.
Yeah.
Better than nothing.
Well, yeah.
You know?
I know.
And actually, the space scenes look gorgeous. The Earth scenes, you're like, eh.
Well, the space scenes were CG to begin with. It's one of the earliest uses of, like, extended CG sequences like that.
And the processing that went through with it makes it look great, because it does. It just makes it look great.
So it's basically the straight-up film sequences that suffer.
Yeah. It fucked up the human sequences.
Yeah. Alrighty, folks. Well, I think it's time to say goodbye for this week. Because
well, Moose and Twig, I'm gonna be 31 this year.
I'll be 40.
Terminator.
I'll be 42 next year. So
you'll know everything.
Send me lots of towels.
Only for 1 year. You'll know everything, but only for 1 year. Don't forget about that.
That's right. And then I will start to go senile very, very quickly. Senile, severe dementia, Alzheimer's.
Within 1 year.
All in 1 year. I'll just be a drooling vegetable.
It'll be like 10-minute videos. You're just sitting there going,
just staring
Hey, Dune will have a anniversary.
Yes, 30th anniversary of Dune, the David Lynch movie.
Terminator, the original Terminator.
Original Terminator, yeah.
This is such an awesome lookup. 1984 movies as Ghostbusters,
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, The Temple of
Yeah.
Doom,
Yeah.
Karate Kid, Nightmare on Elm Street,
Oh,
Gremlins,
yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Amadeus,
Gremlins,
Beverly
holy
Hills
shit.
Cop,
Wow.
which is, I guess that's maybe why they're making the other film.
That's
Red Dawn, Once Upon a Time in America, Footloose. This is Spinal Tap, 16 Candles.
Wow.
Romancing the Stone, Break-In.
The year I was born was
Fuck is
really
that?
fucking awesome.
We got Splash. That's a pretty decent
Splash,
one.
yeah. Daryl Hannah.
Hey, I got 1982. That had the thing.
1984.
Oh,
with
Red
that.
Dawn will also be.
Red Dawn, the original Red Dawn. Alrighty, folks. Well, that is it from us for this week. So, as always, we're going to end on a crazy YouTube video. I've already given the link to the guys in the chat, and they've queued up. Oh, you might have missed it because you came in after. Hold on a
Neither did
second.
Byron.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Cue this up. Don't watch it until I give you the countdown.
Yeah, Byron.
Just hold on. There you
Oh,
go.
thank you.
All right, get that queued up.
Hold on, let me
And,
park my drive.
Yeah.
Just park.
Okay, so
Damn it.
we're gonna switch. Oh no, we're gonna switch over to me.
Alright.
Hi,
What
how's
the
it going?
fuck?
I looked up
Alright,
movies
Tim
from
Park.
the year I was born.
Just
Right
wait.
roll.
Just wait for it. Hold on. Now this is a video starring Michael J. Anderson, who some of you may know as the man from Another Place from Twin Peaks. He was the dancing dwarf in the Twin Peaks Black Lodge sequences, and dream sequences and stuff. So, yeah, pretty cool. So anyway, he's done some of his own stuff on YouTube, and this is one that I found yesterday that just captured my heart and soul. It is really just a beautiful little piece of art.
I love the YouTuber's name. Manfap.
Manfap, yes. Yes. Okay, so here we go. Let's get ready here. There you go. Michael J. Anderson, the man from another place, giving us his beautiful, heartfelt rendition of I Love to Laugh. All right, everybody ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, play.
I love to laugh. Loud and long and clear. I love to laugh. So everybody can hear. The more I laugh.
Oh my god. Hey, there's you.
The more I fill with glee, and the more the glee. The more I'm a merrier me.
Oh, the miserable look on his face. The fuck did I just watch? Honestly.
Hope y'all enjoyed that, folks. A little bit of nightmare fuel for you. We'll see y'all next week. Until then, thanks for chatting, and sayonara.
Penis.
Bye-bye.
Doodles.
Ah!